Hello.
You did it!
That's something that you should have figured out before 2 seconds in.
It's the right hello. No, welcome, internet friends. Who am I?
Ezra.
And then what's Thomas's hello?
Hello.
Yeah, hello.
Jerry, hello.
So obviously, we're missing our DM. We're missing our guest star. They are using the carpool lane, so hopefully they'll be here pretty soon. So at this point, I think we're just going to do kind of a general Q&A. But before we do that,
Ooh,
no, sponsors.
Gordon Biersch.
Announcements, yes.
Ding! What do you have to say about Gordon Biersch?
Gordon Biersch, they make beer.
It's not a lie.
Technically correct, which is the right.
The best kind of correct.
Yeah.
I know we like to make believe a lot on this channel, everyone, but not then. Not then. That's
Okay,
good beer.
who's
Yes.
next? Game Castle?
What's next?
Game Castle. They make
Game
dice.
Castle, tell me a thing about Game Castle.
Game Castle, they sell really cool stuff. You get 20% off if you pre-order stuff on their website.
Yep.
Affiliate
Or-
link.
Yep, use
Yes,
the
affiliate link. Exclamation point, Game Castle with either a C or a K.
Do we have any other ones? Because I don't like the rest of what's on here. So apparently there's a Gale Force 9 spell card, something about that. You've
Yes,
got spell cards.
I
Tell
do
me
have
about
that. Oh, they're beautiful. Gale Force 9 has approved spell cards for our spellcasters, which I am one on Monday. Well, actually for Paladin
Both.
specifically. Well, I'm ignoring the fighter, dude. I didn't get a card for that, dude. But I did for Mayhem and as a Paladin, and I got as many beautiful cards as I could.
Use the wizard
So-
deck, so you pull it from the wizard cards.
it. Here's a question.
I need to learn a little
Easier
more.
or harder to cheat with the cards?
Is it what?
Easier or harder to cheat with the cards?
Harder because Thomas said.
I'll break your fingers.
No, he said I want you to open the box on stream because he knew it'd be difficult for me.
Okay, so
and
now you can't cheat because you can't even get into
Give me
cards.
those things.
Oh my God, I'm
She
proving
uses
this to
freak
him.
fingers.
How are the cards cheating?
Well, oh my God! Let me tell you about how to cheat with the cards.
Yes.
All right, do it.
So
She does spend a lot of time in
you kind
Vegas.
of do like the
show.
deck of cards, so your GM doesn't know that, like, you know, when you're resting, that you're actually just changing cards. You're like, nah, I don't like this one anymore. Nah, I don't like another one. And also too, a
You
lot
didn't
of
get cards
times,
for that. You just be like, I planned this in my head.
Yeah.
I had this ready.
Yeah.
This random spell that's great for this
and
situation.
Then also, my other,
Kind of like how
That's
I played
not
a cleric
Dungeons
at
and Dragons,
first.
guys. That is not Dungeons and
my
Dragons.
other
called having
favorite
fun.
move to cheat with the cards is that I put as many cards as I feel like, and then when it comes time to fight, I'll be like, I feel like these are more useful.
Okay,
Wow.
okay.
Don't listen, Ezra.
I will absolutely out myself on this one. I kind of accidentally cheated as Andraste for a while and then got called on it.
I cannot
What do
believe
you
that.
mean? Cheated as
Anybody who would
Andraste?
accidentally cheat for several episodes.
Several episodes. We were in the forest by the time I figured out I was doing it wrong.
Wow.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Were you the guy
I
rolling,
was
like,
treating the
two
whole.
weapons?
I was treating the whole spell list as things that I could use all of the time. I didn't realize that I
Oh,
had
you
to prepare them
daily.
after every long rest.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that, and then you made a comment about, wow, you had preparation, you had a protection from poison ready. That was really useful. And I went, wait, what? And then I went and looked at it and went, shit.
Now, spellcasting is difficult in D&D, I think.
It's hard to know. You know, do you know all the things on the spell list that are in here? Or is it just the ones that are in your hand? It was.
Well, then
confusing.
on top of that, you have abilities that work as well with your spells sometimes, like a sorcerer.
Exactly.
A very different kind of spellcasting.
Yeah, but I corrected it, and I've been doing it correctly ever since.
Okay,
Yeah.
so apparently, according to Half, my last announcement is out of focus. So tonight we are doing artwork giveaway by Chris Balstock. And Tiana, do you want to tell us a little bit about him? It's something you
Blackstock.
looked him up- Blackstock? Oh,
Blackstock.
that's right, Blackstock. Well, I try and focus the camera.
So Mike from Berkeley Stamp and Engraving is amazing. We love him so much, and he commissioned artwork for us. And I don't know if it's in focus or not at this point, but it's us and Grumble fighting the Blitch, and it is amazing, and I love it in dragon form.
Better have.
I've copywritten that, by the way. You owe me
The
5
Blitch?
cents.
You're using my dice tonight. That is my 5 cents.
I will take this barter.
It'll be in the
Gorgeous
Discord.
They're so
Throw it in the
pretty,
Discord.
and you
Okay,
rolled
that's-
mostly
Join the
ones.
Discord.
Yeah,
Upsetting.
You're a hero.
okay. Apparently, also this camera's out of focus. So let's see if we can.
But currently, Chris Blackstock, he's done a bunch of artwork for like touring companies and stuff like that. His artwork is obviously gorgeous, and he's working on a graphic novel. I don't remember the name of it at the moment. I'm sorry. If Mike happens to be around, can you drop the name of it in the chat, or I'll put it in chat later.
Mike.
But he's working on. They've done a couple comic books in that series, and then they'll be putting it together into a graphic novel, into a trade.
Awesome. So we're gonna give this away probably when Thomas gets here, or if he doesn't get here. Let's just fucking give it away.
Yeah.
He's
And
lost.
so
Let's take his
it'll
fun
be
away. Let's do it.
Hashtag chaos in the chat.
Not right now, though.
Are you sure? Because we could start preloading.
That's true.
We could also make Nightbot fail, so that's always that.
Don't
Yeah.
make Nightbot.
Yeah. We're gonna preload it. It'll
He
crash.
does it by himself enough.
Russian roulette with Nightbot.
Yeah,
It really is.
this can go and get given away today, so that's super cool. It is actually really impressive.
It's really cool. I honestly really want a print
Gorgeous.
of that because look at that.
We're
The
all
dragon's
shredded.
legs are amazing.
Also, if you look in the very background, the tower's there.
Yeah.
The same tower that Thomas printed.
It's amazing.
All right.
Like we
It's
can look over
amazing.
and see it, and then look at it. It's
And
right.
You can almost see Uzo's magnificence.
Almost.
Yeah. almost.
That's what that shade is down there. You see that?
Oh,
That
the shadow
shadow.
that casts over the whole
So you
thing.
have like a multi. Never mind.
This whole black area?
I mean,
There's a light source behind me that's not filtering through to anybody else.
as has been pointed out, Uzo is way too close to the actual threat at this point. But you know, artistic interpretation.
Okay. All right. So.
Nice.
Magnificent.
All right. So
Thank
that's
you.
one
You're welcome.
spoiler, and since we're talking about cheating,
Ooh, what?
tonight this is what they're this is
Dude,
what
we
they're
gotta get
fighting.
this off of here.
No, you can't show him that. You can't, that's secret. Clearly,
the
that's
room.
secret.
Oh my God! Are you guys actually going to be in the room? Should we reenact?
Let's
the
do
room
it!
As the
You're
D&D
tearing me apart, Lisa.
Yeah, you're still better than him.
I actually have training and give a shit.
Watches isn't even what we're fighting. Okay. All right. So next
not gonna
up,
get there.
we want to do a special movie segment called "Warren, Stop Creeping Me Out."
Is that the name of it? That's a weird segment.
Workshopping it.
But let's work with it. Let's
Shop it,
go.
Warren, stop creeping me out. Go.
Warren, stop.
It's the Warren biopic. Yeah, you put this on the table and like we're gonna spill on it. Like so, I had to.
I mean, you're not wrong.
Clean
I
it
have
up.
I have been known to smash bottles over.
Okay.
New
so-
segment.
Yeah, so our new segment, apparently that's still under review. We'll see if that makes it to the next episode. Is Mayhem Movie Minute
Yes!
and Ruckus Recommendation.
Double
Let's
yes!
do it.
Oh, we're here.
Just because you can't talk movies on stream doesn't mean you can't talk movies with me, sir.
Not
On
when we're
stream.
playing. Not when we're playing D&D. But right now we're vamping because Thomas
Yeah.
needs to get his ass here.
It's not going to stop Ruckus from making subtle movie quotes whenever he can get the
Deal.
opportunity.
Deal.
Oh.
Deal.
That's good. I'll take that.
Speaking of
In
which,
character.
Smite Lord, where are you? What was I supposed to do yesterday? Remind me.
What?
Whoa.
That oil is strong.
It's strong, right?
supposed to go
Yeah, I'm
grocery
sorry.
You didn't put kind of a lot on.
I didn't mean to.
It's okay. It smells good.
Things in nostrils.
It's made from real bits of panther, so you know it's good.
That's probably the clove. I think there's clove oil in there.
It is, yeah. I did put too much on.
Yeah.
All right,
It
so
smells good.
Mayhem,
I'm not whining.
what's your Mayhem movie review?
Mayhem Movie Minute Review. I've got Joker up on the docket. Anybody?
Spoiler
No.
free.
Okay, so
Yeah.
I haven't seen it.
Neither have I.
I want to see it.
Joker dies at the end.
But I know how it ends, so I
She
don't
knows the
care.
spoilers.
What do you mean?
What do you mean? What do I mean?
Why can't he die?
Of course
at
he
the
dies
end?
at the end.
Listen.
Did you just spoil that he didn't die at the
All
end?
possibilities are open. Pervert.
Pervert.
All pervert.
You're a pervert.
All pervert.
All
what you
perverts
said.
are open.
Call us.
You literally said all possibilities are open,
This is why
pervert.
Mayhem Movie Minute is only a minute. Start collapsing.
Should we do a call-in
No,
now?
do it as
Someone's
Mayhem,
phone
let's
on
go.
speaker.
Come on.
I just want to be like, hey, Thomas,
It was okay.
Call me.
It was okay.
No, I just and then I just.
I'm gonna be your
silent.
spoiler barometer, so if you start
Okay.
to spoil,
Yes.
What
Yeah,
are
we're
they-
just gonna buzz
What are
it.
they talking about
Do
in
it.
chat over there?
I don't know.
If they got a question about Joker, I can answer it emotionally.
Okay.
emotional.
Emotionally and fueled, I will answer that question. But I really loved Joker. I went in thinking it was going to be garbage just from DC's track record. Sorry.
Oh
Warren.
no, it's fair.
fair.
No, I mean because I know because
Is
I
this
bad.
crossing over with
No.
the Warren Be Less Creepy segment?
Yes.
No, I just know I constantly badmouth DC, and I'm like, I'm not trying to, but I accidentally do a
But
lot.
they kind of deserve it most of the time.
I am with them when they're
Snyderverse.
good. Right?
Anyway.
So what are your thoughts, Mayhem?
I think it's brilliant. I think Joker was great.
Okay, does Ruckus recommend it?
Yeah, he's pretty down with that movie.
You know.
He's pretty cool with it. He thinks it was great. I don't know. There's so many parts to begin.
Nope. You have
Do I have
recommended
a
it.
minute?
You have recommended it. You say it's good.
Take it. Go see the movie. 9 out of 10.
9 out of 10 butter knives.
19 out of 10.
What's the main theme that they explore?
Joker puts on the Joker mask. Puts on the mask from the movie The Mask.
So it's about becoming?
Yes. The Jim Carrey's The Mask, correct?
Joker puts on the Jim Carrey mask. Like Ravax
Spoilers!
says.
He exclaims smoking, but Joaquin Phoenix delivers it in such a way.
Well, only he could.
Only.
How was his work?
Fantastic.
I've heard a lot of people say that he probably won't get the Oscar because it's a superhero film, but he damn well should.
I mean, if past precedent is anything,
If there was
Joker gets Oscars.
If you didn't
Unless
see
you're
the
Jared Leto.
DC logo in front of the
Jared
film
Leto's
at the
also
very
garbage.
beginning, you wouldn't know that it's a superhero movie.
Yeah, just kind of like, what was the last Wolverine one where everybody's
Logan.
Logan.
Yeah, that's it.
That was
You
an
would know
amazing
that
film.
one is.
Which I also
People like
haven't
freezing in midair.
I haven't seen that one.
Wait.
That is the best film that they ever put out.
Yeah.
I know.
That's
I
the one
still
that they
haven't sat
should
down
have
and watched
started
it.
with.
Yeah,
Like,
absolutely. Such a
But
strong
I mean,
show.
when they started with it, superhero films were still kind of a joke.
Not Unbreakable.
Anyway,
that wasn't
But
that was
did
a
we
really
even
good
know
one.
it was a superhero?
Yes,
at that time?
yes, I did. Yes,
Okay,
I fucking
okay.
did.
Warren
Yes,
did.
I knew.
minutes,
I knew. I was like, this is a superhero origin story. Those are the words that came out of my goddamn mouth.
goddamn mouth.
All right.
Definitely gonna make a sequel
Your
of this.
mom
No, I didn't know that they
too.
were, and no one knew they were gonna make a sequel until like the end credit scene.
You
of
see the
Split.
film, they established that that superheroes are a thing.
Yeah.
At the end of Unbreakable.
Well, Samuel Jackson alludes to that during his entire
Yeah.
obsession with comics.
Yeah.
But you don't really. You're like, is he or is
Yeah,
he?
yeah.
Is he lucky? Is he not? Like, what the fuck's going on here? Like,
M.
yeah,
Night does a
this
good
isn't-
job on that one for sure.
But you don't know about what he's trying to do until the end of Split.
Wow.
Right? Have you
really?
seen Split?
I haven't.
No, I as well.
No.
What?
I want it.
creepy.
I like
Have you
James
seen
McAvoy.
Glass?
Me
No.
too.
What?
Me
I
too.
heard bad reviews about Glass, so I
No, the people are stupid. Yeah.
Okay. Wait,
Yeah.
no, stupid as in the reviews.
The reviews, all three of those movies are great.
Okay.
Check that
I
out.
think
Glass-
Split is kind of like the worst one in this series. Actually, the end of Glass gets kind of stupid, but yeah.
Oh, so did Game of Thrones. That's fine.
Well, yes.
I still want to watch it.
Unbreakable is amazing. Like Luthien the Fair says, it is amazing.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Split
so we
was
don't have
good.
to really
Split's
spoil that
amazing.
because it's like a movie
That's
from
Aubrey.
1985.
That is
Sure,
Aubrey.
it's already-
Aubrey,
Oh,
what's up?
so speaking of which,
Hey,
I've got
good
a
segue.
question. Yep. Luthien the Fair. What is the most epic crit fail you've ever been involved in, besides
IRL?
anything that he does?
I can't
talking
talk
about-
about mine yet.
Okay.
Because
about
that
life?
episode isn't up yet.
Ooh, that's a good question.
Are we talking about life? Or are we
Let's
talking
talk about life.
Yeah, I like
first.
life.
Yeah.
Man.
I would say Quest and Chaos. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, out, sir! Get out!
Natural, what is the name of the show? Come on! Sorry, go on.
No, I don't have any. I want somebody else to get
Epic
one.
crit fail. Jesus.
Epic crit fail. I don't know. It's been a disaster.
Okay, I know mine.
Go.
Yeah, go for it.
I got my arm broken sword fighting.
Ooh.
I critically failed, but I was sword fighting and it was cool. So that is a way to, you know, when you're going around with your arm in a cast, and it's like everyone's like, oh, what happened? Did you just like slip and fall on the ice or something? Which is a real thing that happens a lot. I was like, no, I was sword fighting.
No, but who put your arm together, and when you had to explain it, what was the look on their face? Were they like, sure, no problem, like I've heard weirder?
No, there were, so I actually showed up at the emergency room still in full armor because.
So therefore, they're like, yeah, not a problem.
Well, and once they heard what happened and they looked at the X-ray, they were like, yeah, it's a green stick fracture. Could have been a whole lot worse with what you just said. And they had to actually like cut my gambeson off of me. I was very upset about that. They had to cut my gambeson and my fighter tunic off of me, and it was the first time I'd ever worn it. I was really upset about that.
Yeah, that's gonna be expensive.
It was made. It was made for me special by a friend of mine.
Oh, it's heartbreaking.
Yeah. Fortunately, the person who went with me to the hospital was an asshole in almost every other aspect, asshole X. But he knew where the seams were, so he took the scissors from the nurse and cut along the seams. So, you know,
Hey, did you save it?
he saved it, and I still have it.
That's nice.
All
That's
right,
nice.
anybody other epic fails?
I've broken 6 bones in my life.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Any of them have cool stories?
All of them.
Well, then tell which one you think is the coolest.
So essentially, you should have the fighter pin on. You still need the rogue pin.
I do.
That's totally fitting.
Yeah.
6 bones, all epic stories.
Yeah.
Clerics break things.
So I had
Usually other people's things, but
I had like small dog syndrome when I was a kid, right? I was very, very tiny. I was so tiny. And I didn't hit like 5 foot until like my freshman year of high school.
Wow.
I didn't get over like 150 pounds until my senior year in high school. I was very, very small. So you can imagine me in grade school. And I had that problem where I don't care who you are or how big you are. Let's go. I will take you down.
Yeah, I was gonna say if anybody said that to us right now, I'd be like, bye-bye.
it's always the small ones that you have to watch out for.
Yeah.
Because they're
Scrappy.
So
tiny but
So
fierce.
we're now actually kind of understanding Remy a little bit.
yeah,
We really are, though.
absolutely. It's all here, guys.
It's like,
I'm not acting at all.
Do it all.
So my bones getting broken has generally to do with that. Going up
Your
against
Remy
guys
syndrome.
who are much bigger.
Yeah.
Yeah, much bigger than me.
Remy syndrome without the rest of us backing him up.
And so now in fantasy, I can defeat them. No, actually, it turns out I just kept getting crushed. You know, I played flag football, broke both collarbones in flag
Break
football.
collarbones in
Those are
flag
easy to
football.
Yeah, yeah.
They're
It does not take a lot of pressure.
No.
It's like 15 pounds of pressure.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
a lot.
I
did
sucks to
just do
heal.
that.
It sucks to heal.
I broke my leg going against a giant of a goalie.
Which one on your
I
leg?
kicked the soccer ball, my shin, whatever that is.
Either the figure
I
or
kicked the
the
soccer
kick.
ball over the defense's head and ran really fast, but I kicked it too far. So he came out and we both kicked at the same time, and he is literally 2 of me. So it just crunch immediately.
Oof.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know when to quit. That's the problem.
I like it.
Yeah. So follow up to broken bones. How'd you get those fingers?
Born with them.
Whoa.
Just like Wolverine.
He was born
That
that,
other
way.
hero.
Hey,
That
he
other
was
dude.
born that way. Hey.
But, yeah, no, I think those two are actually great epic fails because you're doing something epic while
While getting broken.
sacrificing yourself. I think I should get the sprained his wrist pin in a weird way.
What did you do?
I tried dodging like a rolling basketball. Like it was like, oh, I'll be funny this way, and they rolled it, and I was like, boom, and then I leaned a little bit more than I expected, and at the time, just falling on this hand with all my weight on the concrete was like, why does it feel shorter?
God.
But no, it was just a sprain.
You are
but
so lucky you didn't like shatter things.
evidently, yeah. All I got was like a hairline fracture from it, and
That's not
the
a
only-
sprain.
That's not a sprain.
Or
That's
hair-
a,
really?
That's a break.
broken
That's a
bone.
break.
Yeah.
Really?
Where
Fracture
was
means
it?
break.
Oh my God.
Right here.
Where? This
It's
one?
all starting to come
This was his
together.
biggest epic fail, right here, this moment.
Explaining.
How do I spin this? They lied to me, my parents.
A hairline fracture is still a fracture.
It all goes back to the parents.
It looked very light, though. I guess it was a clean break. I don't know. It looked small from the X-rays.
Well,
So I
and-
was like,
and-
I didn't
yeah.
consider it that serious.
And mine was too. It was a green stick fracture, so it was just a little break. But I still have weather bones because of it.
My friend, if you can see it in the X-ray, it's
not
broken.
a sprain.
Oh, okay. I guess I am a little modest. I guess.
Sprains have to do with all the soft tissue. So when you pull one of those,
I'm glad I learned things every week.
So,
you learned what a midden was last week. An outhouse.
Oh.
A midden.
Oh,
Midden.
okay, good. I
Not
was
a
like, no, I
mitten, a
didn't.
midden.
Did we teach me
Clearly you
what an actual
didn't.
mitten was last
Clearly.
week? I forgot.
Clearly, you didn't
Impossible.
actually learn.
I love mittens.
Oh, wow.
Warren, what's yours?
Yeah, wait. I got it.
So I'm gonna ask.
My critical fail is
Yeah.
being skipped over in questions.
Well, I was just
Go.
gonna ask you a real question.
Oh, okay.
So I was gonna
I had a
ask.
critical fail. It was pretty funny, man.
Ever since we left Waterdeep, do you feel guilty about not really being a social justice warrior and basically shirking your responsibilities?
Whoa!
Shirking my responsibility.
Amy going for the hardball.
I don't think
Invaded.
Uzo is ever a social justice warrior.
So what is he?
A social justice warlock, obviously.
Awesome.
I think
good.
Uzo is, he's just a guy who wants
He
justice.
has talked about
Okay.
the
So-
rich
Social-
and powerful and his opinions about them.
That's
Yeah.
social
So
justice.
is he kind of like Batman?
Yeah.
I would say more Rorschach than Batman.
Ooh. Yeah.
Okay. So not would he ever be a vigilante?
Isn't that what we are?
It's so like,
Isn't his money? He keeps saying, "I keep doing your job to the guards."
yeah. So when like an off-duty cop, right? Do you see crime? Like, probably not really. So I guess Uzo just like doesn't he can't unsee something if it strikes out as wrong. But he doesn't go pursuing people. He just statistically knows that the affluent are guilty, have done something to warrant a hanging.
Okay, so you don't have a Batman complex.
No.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
Punisher or Rorschach?
Rorschach.
Okay.
I'm not. Yeah, Rorschach.
I'm fine with Punisher.
Okay, so then Remy,
Yeah.
or I'm sorry, Bo.
Oh, okay.
Do you think Remy is aware of how Andraste feels?
No spoilers. No spoilers.
Okay.
Was that a spoiler?
Is he oblivious? Is he
I want to
blind?
say that
Is he blind and
currently
deaf?
oblivious?
I want to say that answer should be role played out.
Okay.
Personally, is
Okay.
my opinion.
Although I will say that a couple of weeks ago, the answer to that was sort of out there a little bit. When Andraste came up and waved goodnight to him, and he was like, was that a signal? Is she signaling me? And I looked at him and said, she's been signaling you for weeks,
That's
you
right.
idiot.
That's right.
So we'll see how that goes.
And then,
Probably
so the follow-up to that is so when do you think Andraste, do you think there's a point where Andraste is like, no, sorry, we're done. I've just sort of had it.
Yes,
Okay.
there is a point. She hasn't gotten there yet.
Okay. But there is a point.
There is a point, and she's figuring out a few things about herself that she's starting to explore a little bit more, as evidenced by her recent book choices. If anyone picked up on that little thing.
The 3-foot one?
Huh?
Nothing.
What?
The 3-foot book? There's a picture.
No,
remember?
the other one, the one
That was hilarious.
the one
It's
that she
very
actually
trippy.
went and bought. There's a sapphic romance in her stack of books now.
Oh, I remember you doing that.
Yes.
Yeah.
So she's exploring some thoughts, exploring some things, but she is patient. She has a lot of time.
Yeah, I suppose as an elf, you have more time.
Yep.
He's gonna be at his death. Remy's gonna be at the death.
She's not going to let it go that long.
No, I just want Remy to be like,
I'm over you.
And
Smothers him with a pillow.
Literally, you are over me right now.
wish we were still talking about Joker.
I know why that made you think of that.
Oh yeah.
Yo.
No.
Yo.
You don't know.
Yo.
You don't know what I said.
Kiss, kiss.
It's not a spoiler unless
It's
you have a
reference-
big reaction.
It's reference to.
I could literally sneak in. So let's play a
No,
game.
Okay, so
Okay,
I'm
wait.
just gonna start talking.
No, here's
and
the
cover
thing.
Let's
my
play a
ears.
game.
I don't care what anybody else is saying, but
I have referenced nothing.
No one knows that unless you
Do we
like,
have any
a
other
big
questions?
reaction, right?
Yeah, we do.
Right, Commissioner Gordon?
okay. We're just gonna get past that now.
That's not even in the movie.
Okay.
Or is it?
So let's see. Oh, so then I have one for Ruckus as well. So what happens if it turns out that your family actually were devil worshippers with the castle lanterns? Would that change how you feel about your actions as far as like, what was his name, Harbus? Like cutting
Harbus.
his head off and keeping it? I mean, the keeping it I'm sure is normal for you, but
It is.
I think it would only change his reaction to his family. I don't think it changes Ruckus and how he lost his family.
No.
And the reason he took Harbaz is still the same.
but does he feel like he needs more revenge at this point? Does he feel like he needs to still go after the castle lanterns?
I think that's his last connection to his family. So he would
Okay.
probably go hunt them down to at least get more answers at what his family even did in the first place. Like
Okay.
beyond, like let's say he
Well,
learns.
yeah.
I think you said it on the day as well when Remy was asking you about it. Pretty much being like, it doesn't matter. They killed my family, so I'm gonna kill them.
Yeah. That answers the revenge. But if they legitimately were,
What if it turns out that they deserved it?
Yeah, what happens if Harbas is like, you're good people, I can't let you go down this path, and killing them was the only way to save them from having their souls taken by Asmodeus?
I think him being raised like by as a rich kid kind of like skews him to being this. I like making him like a spoiled brat kind of character. Yet like he's stuck in his own opinions and he's really like, rigid on them regardless if he's proven wrong clearly. But he's not going to directly show it.
Okay.
So I think if his family deserved it, I don't think that changes his journey, but it changes the reasons why he's going to do it. So
Okay.
he's probably not going to kill him as swiftly. He's going
Okay.
to want some answers to his own past or history or about his family.
So just a follow-up then, do you think that through this entire story arc and through this campaign, do you think your character has the ability to change then? If it's just, I'm going to do my same thing, but the reasons are different.
I think what's really going to change him, he has changed too, because I mean, clearly it wasn't going to happen. It doesn't make sense to happen, but I'm sure all of us planned characters being like loners, but as I've tried to make Ruckus at least reluctantly love being a part of another family again.
I did not make mine as a loner. I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, I just thought it'd be funny, this crazy ex-rich kid just like hunting down someone. He did really no goal, just like a wild boar.
Oh, Norman.
So we can pull you out of the bag next.
They're watching TV.
Okay. All right, so let's see here. There's a couple more questions. Before we get to the question, Smite Lord 100 reminded me of something.
Oh, good. They're on.
Yep, so this person is going to give all of their bits if we can get Thomas, unbeknown to him, to say the words dilly dilly.
Dilly dilly.
That's gonna be easy.
Really?
Yeah.
Both of us are
I was like, how?
All you have to do is say dilly dilly, and he'll repeat it out of surprise.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Challenge is up. Challenge accepted.
Now, we all just have to say it at the same time. 1, 2, 3.
Dilly dilly. Dilly dilly.
And then just look at him.
Can we say it with blank
Or even
faces
if you
rather
do
than
it-
joyously? Joyously is like friend, but I want to say it creepy, like we do flask, dilly dilly, and then go back into role play as if we did not do
If
that.
you make me spit my drink, sir.
What's the code? So what's the code? So when this
So
happens?
do we try to
I drop my
convince
butter.
him to say it, or do like it's pretty easy to be like dilly 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 dilly? How
Chat-
would you say that?
Yeah,
And then
chat
dilly,
should
dilly.
just pick a word, and when that word comes up, we all know it. We just look at him and go, dilly dilly.
I like that. Let's do that.
How would we know? Who would trigger us?
No, yeah, they have to let us know what the word is.
And so whenever that word comes up,
Okay.
Say dilly dilly.
What's
No?
a yeah?
How about
Okay,
when
so
this
yeah,
butter
so
knife-
what's the code word? Like butter knife is the code word.
I was gonna say when this butter knife falls, just do it,
no, so
and then it'll go back
chat.
up.
What's like a
Let's say the crap
common
out of
word that
Jeannine.
isn't
Oh,
very
sorry.
common that
everybody
Thomas
always
kind of
saying it?
says sometimes?
A common word that isn't very common.
Well, like if he says the, we all go dilly
no,
dilly.
No.
He says all right.
Dilly
and he
dilly.
says so.
So dilly dilly. Okay, so if he says so, we say dilly dilly.
You know,
he
when
does
he's
that a
like-
lot.
Yeah.
So
That's why I'm like, those are pretty common words that he says.
We name something, anything, even find a rock. Roleplay finding a rock and name it dilly dilly. I'm sure at some point he's gonna repeat that.
Do it. Ruckus would do that.
I like the idea of him triggering a response without knowing it.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know what that word or that response is though.
Think about it, chat. Tell us what word you
Yeah.
think Thomas will say that
dilly.
will get all of us to say dilly dilly.
At the same time. Okay. All right. That was the gauntlet.
It's got to be soon though, because he's on his way.
It can't be
Well, he's
David.
probably still got another. I'm getting random messages that make no sense.
Lindelof, if he says Lindelof, Damon Lindelof. Did you guys watch The Watchmen?
Yeah, I don't know if he
All right,
did. I
okay.
wasn't paying attention if he was in the room or not.
The new one?
Yeah, okay, Sherlock.
I haven't seen it.
HBO.
It's
Okay,
good?
so according to
I haven't
Smite
seen
Lord
it.
100, he says that the team can't say the word. That's hard.
We can't do it then.
We have
no.
to get him to say dilly dilly.
I can see that.
I have never heard anyone say that outside of a Shakespeare festival.
Challenge accepted here.
What?
I won't do it unless we agree to
Okay,
it.
how about
right.
this?
I like us saying, so we don't have to say dilly dilly when he says Damon Lindelof. We can say something else and try to get him to say dilly dilly.
Meh.
Didn't it just?
I want to play the game.
We will play the game.
Multitask.
We'll play the game.
We can play 2 games.
That's right. So meta.
You're so meta.
Don't kill them. Let's kill them. Don't kill them.
So Tamagatora and the Baroness had questions of which I don't know what they are. So if you just want to open the window and yell at them, that's fine too.
Yell at us.
Yell that.
We deserve it.
Pickles, no. Doofly, that doesn't
I
matter.
can read your
It's up,
mind,
Amy.
Tamago
Yep.
Tora.
Okay, there we go.
Tomagu.
Okay, so how much are the other members of the team willing to tolerate Kumara's influence over Remy?
That's a good question.
Is that is that directed
Well,
at me?
you know the most, so I mean that's up to everybody to say how much they're going to tolerate. But like, what?
He gets possessed.
Uzo's.
Like, are you gonna snap first? You've
Yeah,
already snapped a
maybe.
little bit.
Yeah, Uzo's tolerance of Kumar is very tentative at best.
Low, I would say.
And given that Dendar's, he's kind of that Dendar's views him as like a subject. Not even a subject, but like
Lower class.
Lower class. He has kind of disdain for him a little bit, coming out of nowhere. Uzo doesn't trust this talking object that
Yeah.
threatened to smite him, so he's waiting for the shoe to fall. Where like he's on edge, and like if Remy tries to like stab him in the back or something at Kumara's beckoning, he'd probably be ready for
Got
it.
it. So he's ready for Remy to stab him in the back, but also forgive Remy because he knows Kumar. will
Yeah, he
probably
thinks
as
he's
well.
like possessed.
Yeah.
To some degree, Remy's possessed.
But doesn't that speak also to Uzo's issues?
With what?
Well, you're a warlock.
Okay.
You also have a contract with a patron.
I have a contract that I didn't seek out or agree to.
You agreed to it.
I agreed to it in my dream.
You agreed to it, though.
Yeah, I agreed to it because I was approached and offered, without understanding really.
Isn't that how that usually works?
Yes.
And
Without
therefore,
really
I agree.
understanding the
Step
gravity of
one.
it because it happened in a dream.
Signed contract.
So I'm not duped, but you're duped?
No, I didn't expect it. I was just like, yeah, okay, whatever you say. And then the powers started rolling in, and I was,
Like, oh
You're
crap.
just like,
yeah, basically, yeah. Then it was kind of like, oh, that wasn't a dream. That
He was
real.
duped by God. That's much better.
that's so much better than a sword.
A god who needs him. Mm-hmm. Like,
But most of them
Most of them do.
in order to
I mean,
fulfill-
that's
or
why
no,
there's clerics and
sometimes the
paladins.
contract pacts are like, I get your soul at the end of this, right? Like,
Yeah.
without me, Dendar stays in a cage, his cage.
Mm-hmm.
Right,
do you keep your power
I
within it?
kind of see Dendar as like
question.
Mordu looking through time, searching for Doctor Strange, right? Like, finally, Uzo's, there he is, got him.
Okay.
Okay. I would like to ask if anyone suspects Remy and why.
Andraste does.
Suspects him of what?
Of this influence that Kumara has over him.
So Andraste hasn't had a problem with Kumara because she didn't have any like bad influence or any like bad vibes off of it. Really, she's just sort of like,
Don't
well,
do it.
this thing found you and knew what you wanted, which is a little strange, but also stranger things have happened.
I'm just.
Just watch what you're doing.
Yes,
Watch what
I
you're
am.
doing.
I am. They're locked on this thing. What were you saying?
Don't look around. Don't acknowledge.
What were you
I don't think Uzo
Don't look.
knows that it's asking to drink blood or to kill.
And that
way.
and that's the big one right there.
You're freeing a demon.
that,
I'm sorry. Never mind. What?
that was the big one right there because
Spoilers.
Remy made a comment.
I'm freeing a demon?
Remy made a comment in front of everyone that we will do X, Y, and Z, and then Kumara will drink deeply, and that made Andraste go, something isn't right.
But people
So-
say that about their blades.
Yeah, but it was something about the way that he said it that made her go, this
Yeah.
isn't normal.
Sweeney Todd said
Not anymore,
that
but they used to.
about his, yeah.
Okay.
You will drip.
Call
rubies.
it intuition if you like.
So Blue's Clues had two things. First of all, he wants Thomas, like the word when Thomas says either advantage or disadvantage for Dilly Dilly. It's a possibility.
Okay.
And then he also said, I once had a bad experience with a talking sword up a statue's butt, so I'm automatically suspicious of talking swords.
Write that story out and put it in the Discord because I want to hear that.
Sounds like that statue had a great time, all right?
42_42. Every time Thomas takes a drink, we say dilly dilly.
Yeah, but he's not going to say it if you...
He will eventually. He will eventually be like, okay, what's
Oh,
dilly dilly?
yeah.
Everybody types it in the chat when they give inspiration, Or you want to make a fake account and just type it in the chat and give bits and then.
Fake account.
Technically, we didn't
Oh.
say it.
Yeah, this is true.
That is.
That is kind of cheating, though, because he's like a little bit Ron Burgundy-ish in the fact that he'll read what's on there.
We-
I include all of my
I
typos.
am Ron Burgundy.
Like, tomato, tomato.
That's right.
Just read it. He'll just fucking read it.
This is where we're at. We want your bits so bad. We're going to spend our own money to get your bits.
You gotta spend it to make money.
Spend money to make.
But yeah, that's Andraste's position on it. Right now, she's wary, so she's keeping an eye on things and just she's a hunter. She will patiently wait to see what happens at this point, and I have an idea for how she will respond if something goes beyond what she will take.
Oh.
I've thought about this.
So is that
I'm
kind
not.
of your character's holding pattern now that your forest goals have kind of, like your part of your story arc and your forest goals have been finished? Like what's the thing that propels you to continue with this group? And yeah, is it kind of like I'm just here to
No,
finish business for everybody because they're all men children? Like
a little bit. No,
Okay.
no.
adult men children.
So
Thank you. That's racist.
I agree with that.
So Aaron, so Aaron was talking about all of us making like groups of loners. Andraste is not a loner. Andraste is someone who needs a group and needs someone to be with, and she needs people who are her equals. So yeah, she could take the kids and go back to the forest and help rebuild everything, but she would be the only adult Nialo, and always separate from the other tribes. So here she is part of the band of equals. Here she's, well, important.
And it's not selfish to be like, I'm going to go adventure as opposed to like propagating my species or whatever. My responsibility is kind or...
I mean, if she married someone else, she would have to convince them to take the Nialo name anyway, so in order to continue it. And there are 3 kids who can grow up and get married and continue the Nialo name if they so choose. But as far as she's concerned, the Nialo tribe itself is dead. And
Okay.
she took the name she took the Nialo name in order to bring it into legend. And so this is part of what she considers to be important, is make sure the name is never forgotten and make sure these assholes don't die along the way.
I will say that Uzo's
I won't die.
motivations for jumping on the ship also haven't been totally transparent, but he's following along under the guise of adventuring and helping out to free his patron.
Yeah. Yeah, but at the end of the day, Andraste needs a family. She needs a group to be with, and that's part of why she's been a little tetchy lately, because she knows their secret's being kept, and she's not comfortable with that. We'll see how that pans out if it ever does.
Well, and for the flip side, for Remy, just kind of asking the opposite, like, how is being part of a group worked for you? Because I feel like you're always trying to be the leader in some respects, but in some respects I feel like it plays out in the fact that, how do I word this properly? It plays out in the fact that you could be fine by your own self as well. And so you still have this, like, your character plays in this respect that you have somewhat of a border between you and the rest of the group, where you're like, I'm the leader and you guys follow me. And, it is a little bit of a joke, but it's also, in some respects, the truth, because you can go on your own path. So what is, how does he feel as far as being part of a group currently? Is it more of a means to an end, or is it, like, what potentially would be the breaking point to be like, this group is now
More than I can
past
handle.
my means, getting past my means to my ends. They're going this way, and I don't want to be with this group anymore.
Honestly, I don't think that something, unless it was severely egregious, could take Remy away from this group at this point.
Okay.
He was fine by himself for a long time, right? He did do his thing in Waterdeep, but and when it started out, it was like a means to an end, right?
Yeah.
These people
I need
can
my
help
boat.
get me this, so I can get my boat, and then I'm going to get my crew, and then go kill Peter and stuff. But since then, since accomplishing that, since being with this group, Remy doesn't necessarily, I think, feel like the leader. He wants to be the captain of the ship, right? That's his idea. But as far as the group goes, he's not one that is like, I'm going to make the decisions. He respects every single one of these people very, very much for very different reasons. Even Ruckus, it's difficult. It's difficult, but he almost beat Remy. Ruckus
Well, and
did.
Ruckus is so much smarter than he lets on. So much smarter than he lets on.
We've never been
You've never been more connected ever.
I envision I don't know why in my mind I've had like a Samurai Champloo spin-off series of like Ruckus and Uzo going adventuring, or like
that'd be
just
cool.
wandering this countryside, or like getting zany antics, or like, I don't know.
I only want to say it would be more like, oh wait, no, that's pretty great. Yeah, I was about to say, I was about to say only Afro Samurai, just because I know I would die at some point.
I haven't seen it.
That's
Well,
spoiler.
Well, but Ruckus,
I haven't seen it in this long yet.
Yeah, you're fine.
but Ruckus, darling, everyone dies eventually.
Oh no. Oh, yeah, by how he dies.
Not everyone's drawn and quartered.
Okay, so think
Fair.
about your character's personality. Are you really a warlock? Or do you think you're potentially something else? Do you think you're a fighter? Do you think you're a monk? Like,
Man.
what is your character's true class?
The more I actually like get into it, I probably pick the wrong patron in terms of like old one. But I definitely feel like if I'm gonna play a serious campaign, like I probably want to be a warlock again.
Okay, even though...
I do gravitate towards like more ranger
Okay,
in a lot of ways, obviously with the animal handling and speaks with animals.
yeah.
And,
But do you guys think that he has the heart of a ranger?
Warren or
Uzo.
Uzo?
Warren or Uzo? That's the real question.
Oh,
No.
okay.
Or do you think he has the heart of a warlock?
So Uzo's definitely a bit more of a fighter because he's been fighting his
Yeah.
entire life and
Yeah.
he's skilled with his spear.
Okay.
I would probably put you more as an Eldritch Knight. because with the ability to have that range and cast spells, but also get up in the shit and carve some bitches up.
Yeah.
Blitches even.
Hey, 5 cents, please.
Yep.
You're still using my dice.
Like he's like fighting his entire life has been like close range because of necessity, but like now being able to like, wow, like I can pinpoint you from 200 yards. There you are, dead.
And the aspect and how you don't touch the battlefield and you stay a good distance away, yes, you are a ranger, but the rest I agree.
And what about the crybaby part?
Do Rangers cry?
Rangers.
Oh, cool.
I will say the only ranger that I've ever had experience with in a long-term campaign was Arthur, and the DM was actively trying to break that character throughout because he had a really sweet, innocent backstory and wanted to be a folk hero, and he was like, okay, have fun, fucker.
So, Remy, bard or rogue?
Brogue.
That's a really difficult one. This is why I love swashbucklers so much, is because it does get to combine that a bit. Having a high charisma as a rogue is very good for a swashbuckler. Get to add it to different things. So I think Remy at his heart is really both. He really is. It's hard to say.
Warren.
I think that the warlock is just a means to an end for him, for power.
Yeah.
So he's just kind of grasping at that, but him at his core, he just wants to have a great time and make people laugh.
Yeah. I mean, what do you guys think? Bard?
I honestly think that David might be the most accurate representation of Remy in another world as a brogue.
Oh. Yeah.
As David.
David.
There it is.
Okay. Andraste, paladin or or whatever you are, elf thing.
Cleric.
I'm like elf thing.
Very, very much a cleric. I think because the question that I saw was, if they weren't this class, what would they be? And I like that because she didn't choose to be a cleric; she was chosen. Mm-hmm. If she had been offered a different path, she probably would have gone druid. Because she feels very connected to the land and all of that. She feels a lot better when she's away from the city. Mm-hmm. But she is a cleric through and through. She is someone who will do anything that it takes to help her people.
I might interject there that also a bit of sorcerer in her, I think, with all the fireball and the flaming stuff.
There's that.
Yeah.
I might, if I were to go back and redo Andraste now, I might make her a divine soul sorcerer.
Oh, yeah.
And get, both spell lists.
Those are fun.
I'm playing one in Spike's campaign, Annika. Oh my god.
Best healers in the game.
Oh my god.
But do you guys feel that she's a cleric for sure? Like that fits her personality.
Absolutely.
So even though, regardless of what she does,
Paladin
her
as
true
well.
nature.
She's got that fervor of a paladin.
But clerics have that too, because clerics are very, what they believe in.
But I think that there could be a conflict between you and Uzo, or I'm sorry, not you, but Andraste and Uzo at some point. So if he does go vigilante, how would Andraste deal with his, non-paladin type thing, where I'm just going to take the law into my own hands and do what I want?
Well, Andraste is. Everyone assumed for a while that she was lawful good, and that made me laugh. I was like, she's chaotic good, but she's also pragmatic good. She's like, if this, suits the needs that we have the most.
Good, yeah.
I play her a little bit more chaotic because she's happy to break the laws if it's needed, but she's not going to break them stupidly. So she's pragmatic. I don't know. It depends on whether or not.
There's a lot of words in that sentence.
Yes. It would very much depend on what Uzo's cause was. Why was he going vigilante? Who was he going vigilante on? It would be circumstantial. She doesn't have a hard black and white answer.
Unless Uzo's killing a person who was like kneeling and handcuffed. And
then she has a problem. Yeah. Then she has a big problem.
And that's where I kind of come back to that paladin piece, where you're just like.
But that's also a healer thing, isn't it? Because that's a waste of life.
Uzo's gonna do what he wants, and I see the consequence, the conflict.
And at some point, he's going to cross a line that Andraste is not going to be able to swallow, and
we'll cross that bridge when we get there.
Think of a line.
We will absolutely burn that bridge down when we get there.
Speaking of tap dancing across that line, what about you, sir? I think fighter barbarian. There's no other.
Yeah, I think everyone knew
you
barbarian. I need to rage out.
Yeah.
But unfortunately,
but you need the heavy armor.
I understand the game. Less so.
Yeah, but I think a barbarian in fancy slippers would be great.
Yeah, like
I would
walk up a
love
wall
to see
and
that.
Just freak out. They're just like a monkey, like a spider monkey.
Hugh Hefner, like the Hugh Hefner barbarian.
Yes.
Darling.
I would.
I can throw anything as a barbarian at some level, so it would be great to just kind of like have models and just we'll heal them. We'll heal them after.
I could definitely see Ruckus as a barbarian.
Oh yeah.
It'd be
Yeah.
very cool.
I was about to take the class.
Let's. I want to ask about Mayhem.
Okay.
No.
Why
Yeah.
not?
Are we going
Why
to dip?
not?
Are we going to
Chaos
dip into
Agent
other
shows.
games?
Yeah.
Captain
Come on.
America.
Come
If you
on.
want a quick answer, Captain America, and then
Captain America.
not fully, but Captain America who's religious.
Captain America.
Okay, yeah. Was he religious still?
I think so.
But yeah.
Captain America who has his power from God.
There you go.
A scientific guy.
Yes.
Basically,
They've got
that's
knowledge.
who Stark is. That's
So
basically who older
kind
Stark
of a
is.
Thor Captain America mix
got it.
there.
Captain Thorica.
it's Captain America with Thor's hammer.
There it is.
There it is.
Oh man, that scene.
That's so good.
Okay.
Anyway.
So if this was my Halloween episode, we would do, or Friday the 13th, we would do Freaky Friday. So everybody has to play everybody has to wake up as somebody else. Whose body would you wake up in? Like, whose character would you play?
Who's that?
Andraste immediately. Andraste immediately.
Really?
Because Remy would have such a time with that.
I was thinking the same
Dot,
thing.
dot, dot.
Oh
I'd probably never leave my room. Yeah.
So then, wait a minute. So you can't be back in your body. You could be in Remy's body or in Ruckus's body.
I'll take Remy's then.
Wow. Wow. So you're hitting yourself. You're hitting yourself.
not gonna bother with that. There'll be some private time in the bathroom.
I'll just be in the other room, and I'll
what
be
the
like,
monitor
"It's
says.
bigger than you thought, isn't it?"
Exactly. He would never leave his room.
I forgot that scene in Freaky Friday. Yeah, you're right.
Wait a minute. You're Ruckus? So then Ruckus, who are you?
Wait,
I
who
wanna
did I
be
say?
You want to be him. So you only get to be Ruckus now.
No, I called Andraste.
Okay.
Oh, you would do Andraste.
Well, then we'll
Dot, dot, dot.
You have to?
Yeah, for the same reason. I would like,
Yeah.
I would just like,
You want to know what it's like to have a female body, or?
oh yeah, I would
really.
totally like explore all the inner workings. Like, oh, that's what that's like.
I am going to go and like soak in a hot salt bath when I get back in my own body. And
Yeah, you have to throw the whole body away when I'm done with it.
Press the digitation. Press the digitation. Use your amulet.
give me that amulet right now, or I will set you on fire and throw you off the ship.
Cleanse me, Lyra!
Yeah.
Cleanse me!
I think that Remy would actually really like to be in Andraste's body just to give her a hard time about it. I think that he would
Would
really.
you do stuff like you'd be like, "I'll be back," and like disappear for like 48 hours and be like, "Later."
I'm Andraste.
There was this.
And like there's just there's like Insta pictures of like you doing crazy shit.
Andraste invents Insta.
You would actually get to be taller for once.
It would be exhilarating.
Slightly
So there was this. I don't know if you guys watch Altered Carbon.
Yeah.
So the rich girl would. So basically, everyone, if you're rich enough, you're immortal, and your
Yeah.
memory stack is a sleeve, and,
And
you
you
put
just
your
buy a
sleeve
new
into
body.
somebody else's
Yeah.
body.
And so everybody's super hot because you can just, if you have the money, you buy new bodies.
This rich
You
girl
live for like a million
would.
It's almost like Dollhouse in that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This rich girl
I love
would
that
sleeve
show.
into her mom's body
Mm-hmm.
and bang the help when she got mad at her parents. Yeah.
No
That was all.
What does this have to do with? Never mind.
No,
switching.
to
Body
the
switching.
Freaky Friday,
Okay.
and you were talking about like
Yeah.
Doing it.
doing stuff.
Yeah.
Like,
Okay.
Yeah.
On the more serious side, I would borrow Remy's body for the sheer fact of feeling like graceful and being able to like do all this cool shit that he can do. She envies him and what he can do.
Okay.
Until she's around everyone's butts all the time. All the time.
I feel like
Do you have
if
any
I
idea how much methane
hopped
is down here? It's
into
awful.
Ruckus's body, I would be like, I'd like be too dumb to like
Nobody?
remember that I was like not in my own body and like that I had to go back.
Does it affect the minds? Because I was about to say, if
He
I went
has a
in,
14 intelligence. He's not stupid.
it's okay.
Yeah, I
Like,
don't
if
know
I
what that
went-
is.
If I went into Remy's body and I still had Ruckus's mind, I think he would be pissed. That'd
Be very upset
the
with his
definition of a
predicament.
short man complex.
You're like, this is hell!
Well, and the worst part is, whoever got Andraste's body, she'd be like, I will set you on fire. Oh, wait, I can't because you're in my body. And I have to get back in that
Do
thing.
spells still work? Do they follow
yeah.
your mind?
Well, it depends. Are your spells?
No, I think
symbolic
you have
in,
the
like, how
abilities
much
of other
learning?
people.
So then would I be Remy
it
the swashbuckler?
More like a wizard, where So this is a good question. So if he got into your body, would it be like a wizard where you actually have to know the spells? You have to be able to recite them properly, do the right arm movements.
I think
all
so.
that stuff.
That's all up here.
Well, the whole idea with the cleric is that the holy
belief.
symbol. Well, the holy symbol itself replaces the material components.
But it's also belief. So there's the piece where if you stop.
I just heard someone
believing
come in.
God-
Well,
It's not Thomas.
There's also the idea of the brain, the brain itself,
Sure.
which is
Oh, somebody's-
organ,
yeah.
right? A physical organ that stores this place in a physical place in the brain.
Well, but if you yourself are moving, if like your intelligence and your knowledge are moving into someone else's body, you still have all of that makes you
Right.
who you are. So one would say
But
that.
there's still that.
Well, one would say that you are then still a cleric in someone else's body who maybe can't use the abilities. Thomas, don't get any ideas out of this.
We're getting
you
way
know-
too existential
Great
about this.
ideas.
But I think that it could actually be a combination of the two. I think that you could have what you know,
Boot out little fire bits.
but then when you're there, however it kind of works between doing that, you might be able to access some knowledge of some kind.
Sure.
I love the idea, just as a one shot, because I feel like I've seen this on a lot of TV shows.
Yeah.
But of everybody Freaky Friday,
Yeah.
and we just hand each other's tablets.
Yeah.
Thomas is
Like,
DMing.
Luck, motherfucker.
I'm
And then you
Ruckus.
have to play but not only that, you have to go through that Freaky Friday piece of oh my god, I'm you thing. And-
Welcome. Hi, it's good to see you. Come
Have you seen,
in.
have you seen Your Name? The anime Your Name? Have you seen that?
Ah, damn it! It's
Have
my
you
watch,
seen it?
It's my watch list.
Is it Netflix or is it?
No, it was in theaters. I don't think it's
Okay.
on Netflix, but like when the guy switches the bodies into the girl, like he like
Yeah.
he looks into he like always wakes up like like these teenagers swap bodies
Yeah.
and they swap bodies with the loves of their future loves of their
Amy.
life, and he's
Yeah.
just like. There's one scene where like his mom comes in to wake him up as the girl, and he's like, he doesn't know why he's like in this body, but he's like, it's like mom
But
is
then
like,
there's
what
also the
fuck?
piece where you have to act like the other person is acting.
Yeah.
I mean,
Therefore, you
not
have to go
not if all four of us know. We just all sort of look at each other and go, if you do one silly thing with my body, you will never see me again when I get it
Let's say
back.
you're in water deep. And
Like
you
from
have to
now
meet somebody.
forward, right?
No. You'll never see me again as soon as I get that.
Starting now.
All right. Apparently, our comedy show is over. Our guest
We got a whole hour though.
Yeah, but I'd like to talk
It
about
was
the show.
good. That was comedy hour. That's what it was.
It was great.
Yeah.
Critical fail.
Good.
When I was playing
Here
basketball at school, so there's two stories, right? But I'm just gonna do one.
That's
I
fine.
didn't break anything, knock on wood, yet. I tore the ligament off my finger, but that's not
Jesus.
the story.
Whoa.
Oh, no.
Yeah, it was violent. I got a foul or technical, something stupid, and I slammed the ball. I said, fuck, and I slammed the ball like fucking hard. I wailed this thing, and it goes down and it comes right back up and face plants. Gym full of people. Ooh.
Was there blood everywhere?
No, but like my
that-
face
that's
was
dumb.
blood red.
Like,
Yeah.
how old were you?
And I was like 17.
What sound did it make? You can imagine.
It was loud.
I can't
Yeah.
imagine. Well, yeah,
because it was
echoes through all of
quiet
your
and
sinuses too.
the gym because it was like a lull in the gameplay and like the crowd reaction was like ooh, and the ref usually like you spike a ball they'd call it technical.
Yeah.
They were just like
Man.
he's learned his lesson.
All right, people. On that note,
Yeah.
we're gonna take a break. We'll be back with actual characters.
Is this our bathroom?
We're not
break?
actual
Yes.
characters.
Joker's good.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Quest and Chaos. We are the Chaos Agents, and tonight we are playing Dungeons and Dragons.
Woo!
Yeah.
Finally!
Finally! That was a long draw.
Finally, we had our talk about film show.
No, we did.
Lasted a minute.
We really do need to have just like an every other week show where we get together and talk about movies or pop culture for
It's
3
a lot of
hours.
fun.
I'll
I think
DM
it's fun.
Have you seen Joker?
Yeah.
Okay.
Please don't talk about it.
Spoil one thing for me.
No,
I'm
please
kidding.
don't.
How long has it been out?
And welcome to Jeannine, our
Welcome. We're glad to have you.
Total Party Chill. The sounds that you may have heard last episode. So why don't we first? Why don't we do some bits?
Let's do bits.
do some bits.
Since we've already done announcements.
Wow, that's a lot.
Bits going out.
So first,
Bits me.
What?
Bit what?
Bits you?
Son of a bitch.
What'd you say?
So, Jeannine, I will warn you that we throw these around.
Oh, okay.
Yes, not the metal ones. Not the metal ones.
No, he's not gonna hit your
catch it in
face.
your hat.
Actually,
Cover
yeah.
your drink though.
Yeah.
Oh no!
So first up is Tony Tamago Toro with 500 bits for official October use only.
Well, it is October.
We'll go to
We will use
we'll go
it.
to Bo for that.
Yeah.
Nice.
Almost
Nice.
ready. You guys ready?
Yeah.
Relfar99. I have not heard that name before.
Me
Welcome,
He
welcome.
reads exactly what's on the prompter. I totally told him.
He does.
1,000
That's the
bits
job. No.
for the players.
Good.
Go fuck yourself, San Diego.
Yes. There it is.
Best reaction from the control room ever.
First 30 minutes, Thomas. God.
It's not 30 minutes.
No.
I mean, not for YouTube, it isn't.
I'm guessing this is 1,000 bits. Ginny Wolf, either 100 or 1,000 bits to the players. I will go 1,000 and.
Oh, nice. Wow. I think that's a first.
God damn you, Thomas.
Oh, I'm sorry, that one was down there.
All right, mate. What should you, okay? No. All right. We're good.
We should do it cheers.
You're right. Nope.
Yes.
Yeah, no, we should definitely celebrate. What's
Not that, I'm saying that.
what's the Bud Light slogan thing that they do?
Drink more than
Commercial?
beer.
Don't
not-
be,
that's
don't be
weird.
Don't be
Oh
a
my
beer.
God.
No, what's that?
Bud
quote?
Light, everyone.
What's that
Drink
quote?
more than beer.
Game Castle, don't be an asshole.
Game castle.
You've seen the commercial though,
No.
where they dress the guy up like a knight.
Did
Yeah. Yeah, I
starts
forget
with
what
a
it
D.
is.
No, I remember what you're talking about.
I forget.
Fuck.
There's the Bud Light Platinum one they got going now.
Okay, hey everybody. What's
the quote, Thomas?
I don't know. I do not
like
know. I don't want to dilly dally.
cold as a-
Yeah, he said it.
Almost.
No, he said it.
He said dilly dally.
It's true.
Oh God,
Say the first
halfway
one
there.
twice.
We were.
I got tricked.
You died on arrival.
That's close enough. That's close enough.
Jeannine and I, on our drive down here, did listen to a lot of your conversations.
The first words out of my mouth were a total lie. Yeah, I totally watched.
That's hilarious. That's awesome.
I like you.
I was
You
thinking,
can
this is like the
say.
scene in that movie Scrooged, where he's watching his brother in present tense and he's opening up the VCR. Anyway, hey everyone.
The Jim Carrey one?
No.
That one's atrocious.
We already talked about Jim
Bill
Carrey.
Murray.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Yeah.
I realize I am one of the reasons this gets so far off.
It is
Into
almost,
it.
it is part of your fault.
We've got inertia behind this sort of energy since.
That's right.
It's been an hour.
an hour.
Hefner with 1,000 bits. We'll go back this way over
Whoop.
there. We'll go that way.
Ah!
And Squeal the Bard
Hi, Ben.
with another 1,000 bits. So,
Oh,
for your reference, Jeannine,
Yes.
one of these is an inspiration. They are community shared.
And it's a divine reroll.
It is advantage.
Yes.
Delightful.
Yes. So, and it is a reroll, so you can roll your first one and then say, "Oh no, please, can I use that?"
Someone has to second your use of it. That's a good caveat.
Yes.
That is
It's Robert's rules of order. You have to have a.
It has to be a second.
Otherwise, I would have been making it rain. Like
I would have.
I
You
would have
remember.
used it on like. I'm gonna check this door again. Yeah.
I mean, we're pretty nice. You could just. This is like
Okay.
candy.
We very infrequently say no. Don't we have 4 from last time that you didn't give us?
Yeah, bro.
Did anybody watch The Watchmen on HBO?
Yes.
Yeah.
Did you? What'd you think?
Amy was there.
Amy couldn't remember if you were in the room.
I was playing Pandemic on Switch.
Oh, they have a Switch version?
Yes, they do.
That sounds awesome.
That bonded us. You realize that? I didn't even know you had one.
A Switch?
Samies.
Yes, I've bought
It's
mine so many times.
Give it
You
to
haven't
us.
said it once. Anyway.
So, okay, so if we have 4 to give out, and I'm stealing these from the boy because honestly,
There's a lot in there.
We triggered it.
Yes.
24 was our
24.
count, except for if you saw before we triggered it. So,
Oh.
hey everyone, a hashtag chaos in the chat because Nightbot crashed.
Did it
Do it
really?
again.
Did it
Sorry.
really?
Yeah.
I'm getting in there. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Do
I'm
it.
the guest. I'm gonna break some rules.
Yeah,
I'm gonna.
Do it.
You're not allowed to
Can
win
certainly do it,
anything
but
while
not
you're
a-
sitting
not
at the
regular.
table.
I will stand up if I have to. Okay, I'll tell you quit.
All right.
I want.
So,
I don't know what we're giving away, but I want it.
You actually really
The 4 to start off
Probably
with.
gonna win
It's a
Yeah.
book.
Ooh, I like books.
There.
Well, you don't need it for your Nord games.
And
Off the rebound.
Is that what I sound like?
I did a thing.
That's what we sound like.
awful.
3 fingers
Just me.
60. 500 bits for the players.
Oh my
Hey!
Thank you,
Round.
3 fingers 16.
3 fingers 16.
Thank you. It's I'm pre-gaming for Halloween.
Remy, stop.
No! Why?
Remy,
Yes!
Remy, stop.
Yes.
He's actually a
There's
heroic.
also Remy No.
Ruckus, get that door.
There you go.
Listen to the clerk.
Ha, ha, ha. Yes, listen to the cleric.
Can you
joking.
grab
That's
that real
why.
quick?
Not
We should show Jeannine the epic conclusion of Andraste's story arc.
Oh my god. Not in front of the camera.
I was handing it to you.
Okay.
There you go, everyone.
So this was. Did you go through all the details and stuff?
Yes.
Yes.
Their abs. Yeah.
Abs.
We are all seriously
arms,
ripped.
biceps.
That's like an 18 pack.
Everyone is shredded in that.
You know, this would go great in the Total Party Chill studio.
Well, I think that is what we're giving away.
It's delightful.
Oh,
beautiful.
we're giving that
Yeah.
away?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
No,
cheating.
bad bow.
No
Bad
cheating.
captain. Remy, stop. This is why we have this.
It's just called you captain.
That's true. It's true.
Now you have to get on the table and say, "Oh, Captain, my Captain."
It is customary. Can we edit this out?
On my ship.
All right. So
Let's move this before. I don't know.
I
There's like a
spill.
spill take, right?
Yeah.
I usually choose my.
You're sitting next to him.
So this is awesome. This is Grumble as a
Been a week.
bear jumping on a white dragon.
On the blitz.
Glitch.
On the Blitch, the Blight Lich.
What, you're not gonna charge
The
your
Nord Games Blightlich.
Yeah.
My kind of.
It's your
bullet.
friend.
It's so great that the guy who created it, Andrew, took it down.
That was really cool.
That's-
Yeah.
Andrew didn't create it.
Oh.
Yeah.
The guy who works at the company that created it
There we
took
are.
it down. Less poetic, but still cool.
All right. Last episode on Chaos Agents.
Shit, we're doing this.
Let's do this.
You guys had taken a rest after fighting your way through a beach infested with undead skeletons. I forgot what they were.
Skeletons, yes.
Skeletons.
As opposed to the dead skeleton.
Yes.
For the first time that I've ever used.
Dead
turn
skeletons
undead.
are not that scary.
Not.
I've been in the
It's
catacombs.
great.
Undead skeletons. Scary.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, like in Game of Thrones at the end there.
Oh, right. Yes.
Yeah.
That one episode.
That was a great episode.
Sorry. God, stop. Okay.
Actually, he talks more about movies with you here than without
I
you.
know.
Yeah.
I know.
All right, onward.
We're not doing this.
We aren't. We aren't doing
We're
it.
already an hour and a half in.
Do you guys know that there's a new Pixar movie coming out called
Yeah.
Onward?
What is
Yes.
It's called Onward.
Onward.
It's about a.
It's a D&D game.
Is it about a paladin who just screams, onward?
It's like
Is it really a D&D game?
Kind of.
I think she's fucking with
There's a van involved.
Yeah, the first thing she said to us ever was a lie. Like, it's true. Now
It's
she-
true. She has set the precedent.
Yeah.
Are you sure you're a fighter?
She's wearing a pirate
they
hat.
both blue.
What do you mean?
Her character's probably not even gonna be a
IQ.
pirate. See?
She teleported.
Are you kidding? I hope the character is a pirate. That would be great.
Who?
What?
Anyway.
Anyway, back to this
No
recap.
spoilers.
It is a recap. So
actually,
you
I'm gonna take
guys
this hat off now.
managed to scout out. You saw the patterns of their watches, if there was a pattern, and you eventually ambushed them. However, one of them saw you. You fought them, went into their lair, their basement, to this abbey that has been burned down. There was a fireball. There was lots of...
It wasn't mine for once.
Nice.
There were a lot of NPCs that were modeled after your characters down there.
Counterparts.
And Ruckus didn't kill anyone.
Yeah.
Down.
Actually, yeah, I do remember that.
But he did get a massage from Winston, so.
I felt peaceful the whole episode. Wait, no, but that was the 2 episodes.
I have no idea what happened down there. I just walked down to the basement and people are slaughtered.
Yeah, pretty much.
Why is that?
Because you guys decided to charge in. That's why.
Because you said, I have spell sniper, I'll be 200 feet away. Oh, they're fighting down there? Okay.
Then just a giant elk moves at you upon entry.
It was,
He could have
There was a
ridden the
giant elk down in this basement as well. He's in the way.
Somehow
Bruno.
he made it
Antlers.
fit.
His name is Bruno.
all
Is he
coming
still
back to me.
alive?
Yep.
Yeah.
Well,
Oh.
is he?
He's living in an
He
eternal
doesn't
hell.
really live.
He doesn't really die either.
Yeah, his existence
He's kind
is
of
horrible.
keeping the infrastructure from falling in on you guys is what he's doing.
Is he?
He's
I thought
like
he was
massive
was he
in
still
that
alive?
cave. Yeah, he's still down there. Right?
Okay.
Yeah, he totally is.
I don't remember.
He is.
Anyway,
He is
Get
down
out of
there
my
until
head,
morning.
sir.
Actually, he would have taken a fireball worth of damage.
What?
Didn't he though?
Yeah, but he can take a lot of damage.
is he still alive in there?
Well,
Yes.
look at it,
Okay.
dude. Look,
I remember
you're
he
heavy
did take
weight.
damage, and I remember he lived through
Thank
that.
you.
D&D Beyond,
Wow.
sir.
You have that tab open?
So with that,
Oh, no.
you guys searched the basement. You found a number of magical items, some potions, a lot of
did?
ledgers, a potion.
A spell scroll of.
Someone did.
Yes.
Oh, fair. I actually haven't watched last week's episode back.
I thought I was looting a guy while they went. I found the wand. Was that last
Yeah,
week?
found a wand, and Uzo tried to pickpocket it from you.
That's right.
No, I didn't. I just wanted to know what he. I saw him.
You
I saw him
didn't.
pocket it. I saw him pocket it. I wanted
pocketed
to
it?
know what it was. That's it. So I didn't steal it from him.
And you then found
Kumar
the
has to say
last
something.
chamber of downstairs, and behind a blue velvet curtain, emanating with your magical eyesight, you see necrotic energy coming from under a secret door. And then you heard a noise out by the stair entrance.
I peek around the stair entrance.
I'm standing by the stairs and just look up.
I'm like,
Hello?
hello. You guys gonna go in there?
Who are you?
Oh, my name's Trace. Short for Tracy. Please call me Trace, though.
Yes, of course.
I am also trying to go in there. Why don't we all go together?
What?
Excuse
What?
me, what?
What?
Please don't touch that. What
What was she touching herself?
Yeah,
No, don't go there. Don't go that
We're
direction.
thinking about touching anything.
Yes.
Do not do that, actually.
Okay.
What is on the other side of this?
Well, for starters, wait for me to find something that I'm looking for, i.e., a map.
Okay, hold on. The only people on this island besides us are either pirates or skeletons, or cultists, actually. There are 3 people on this island besides us.
Cultists, pirates, or skeletons?
That's right. And which are you?
Oh! I would be a pirate. Although I
A pirate.
am the most honorable pirate you'll ever meet, I promise you.
Did you happen to sail here with on a ship commanded by Admiral Colton?
Why, yes.
Oh, shit.
Neat.
He had a means to an end for me. Before I met him, I actually wasn't much into sailing. But he told me that he would help me find what I'm looking for.
And what was that?
A friend.
A friend. You're looking for your friend.
Who's your friend?
Her name is. Oh, jeez. Ah, jeez, Rick.
Oh, jeez, Rick.
Her name is Summer.
Make it up, it's okay.
Usyk still has a readied Eldritch Blast
Yeah.
standing by the necrotic door, and he's like watching the conversation. He looks at Ruckus.
I'm gonna try something insane, and it might be the massage speaking. Hello,
Nope.
I'm Ruckus.
Nope.
I'm going to attempt to shake your hand. I don't do this often.
Ruckus, why do you do this?
What?
It's a
So,
pirate under the command of Peter Colton, that
I wouldn't
mutinous
say I'm under
bastard.
his command, per se.
Guy.
I just along for the ride. Yeah.
Just along for the right insight
Yeah,
check.
that's
I will insight that as well.
I'm gonna insight Remy, and then I'm gonna see if I should insight.
You're gonna insight Remy?
To see if I should insight.
Ah!
I will
Okay.
insight, whatever. I'm just gonna insight.
So-
Never mind, I screwed it up.
No, the cinematics of it is Remy looking at her, and then
Sorry, I
you
love
looking
this.
at Remy.
Oh, you're good. And then I'm like, yeah, okay, I guess I'll see. But anyway, I failed. You got a card. It's a nat one.
You brought that energy here. Did you? We told you not to bring
First
that
roll of the
energy
night.
here.
First roll of the night.
Okay, we are using the Nord Games luck deck, everyone. Adds excitement to your game. Get your own copy. I am going to get a card.
So while he's
Anytime,
doing
buddy.
that, can you tell us what Trace looks like? Because I can't picture her.
Well, she is about 6'1". She is in full armor and like unprepared. Aside from the pirate hat, you guys wouldn't think that she's a pirate, obviously, because she is not. Well, she's not dressed like me. But yeah, she's like looks like she's going to go fight a dragon.
Are there any magical items emanating off of her? I detect magic on you as you come through.
Sorry, I
It's okay.
I also read your mind.
There you
can't
go.
recall.
You sense magic emanating from her armor and her weapon.
Oh yeah, I can't remember what I picked, but yeah, that.
Okay.
Nice.
I assume defensive spells and.
Usually pirates don't wear such heavy armor, Trace.
It'd be rather uncomfortable on the sea, wouldn't it?
Yes.
Exactly. So I don't understand why we're still on this line of questioning. We're going to the same place. I'm not here to
Hold on.
ruin your crew or
Insight checks.
anything.
Yes, the insight checks.
What did
3.
Okay, you believe her?
9.
No,
I don't
know
hard
what's
to
going
read.
on.
It's hard to read.
13.
Okay.
1. You got a card.
Hello.
And it was you must re-roll an attack. I am so sorry.
I mean, you kind of get the sense that it would be foolish to just approach a group of people who just took out this band if you had ill intent
That's fair.
or you're super powerful.
As
One of the two.
Remy goes, I guess, to object, or I don't know what you're gonna
I'm
do.
grabbing my own hat right here, comparing it.
I kind of lean down
Mine's bigger. I can't see from this far.
to Remy and I go, if she wants to go through there, I say we let her go first and see what happens. Not quite
How far down are you?
not quite
Perception check.
Yeah.
We're down a flight of stairs.
Okay.
Was Bruno big enough to do anything either through that doorway?
Yeah, excuse the
Oh, yeah.
elk in the doorway there.
What did he do with the pasta?
So I got a 9.
I mean, and
it's basically.
I imagine you would be
yeah,
whispering, so.
yeah,
It's kind of a low.
yeah. You don't hear that.
Very well. Tell you what, Trace, what is that weapon you have there?
It is a double-handed scimitar and a crossbow and multiple things, but I'm wielding my scimitar.
Very large.
Sweet.
Okay. I tell you what, why don't you join us? And since you're in so much armor, if you lead the way, and we'll watch your back for now, and that way we can keep an eye on you until you prove yourself.
Lord.
Oh, I've got a better idea. Why don't I travel in the middle? And, yeah, I think that there might be something, quite nasty down there, and I'm not well versed in anything that's not a weapon. And
I mean, all the more reason for you to be in front with that great big scimitar. Look at it. It's positively girthy.
I'm not prone to falling for flattery, but I guess I will this time. And I come down the stairs because I'm obviously being forced into this. And I'm like,
I don't believe in coincidences, and we, to be honest, do not trust you. So you go first if you want to go in at all.
all right. I don't think it's coincidence, but I'll do as you ask anyway, because there's no way I'm getting in here alone. So,
I very seldom think that things are coincidence, but we'll see.
I don't even care at this point.
Hi, I'm Andraste.
Trice.
Pleasure.
That's Sucker.
I am
Sucker. His name is Sucker.
I am totally different from the other crew member of this team that died horrifically, according to legend, which may not have been proven.
Welcome to the game.
I'm quite sorry to hear about your teammate. It's nice to meet you, sucker.
Okay, he was an asshole. Anyhow.
But he
I
was
have multiple
asshole.
personality disorder as well. So sometimes I'll just become this guy to say he's not an asshole, but he's still dead. So technically, anyway, I'm back to being sucker.
But the thing was, Ruckus, he was asshole. We could point them at other people, and he could be an asshole for us in that direction.
He was awesome, some say.
I was terribly fond of him, but you know.
Well, he is dead. And I am Uzo, and we are the Foxy Irregulars.
I'm Remy.
I thought you introduced yourself.
I did not.
No, he just forced me to go through this here door first.
That's right.
You-
Sorry.
You met a beautiful lady, didn't immediately give her your name. I'm impressed.
Yes, well.
Sick
Consider the source.
And I'm just like,
Well, I would say that sometimes good people run with bad people, as evidenced by you.
Right.
Yeah, I kill a ton of people. In fact, I'm very upset. I am the boatsman of this team, Band of Equals.
Yes,
And,
sucker. Yes, sucker.
And I, being the boatsman of the ship, whatever, the boat. I guess I said it.
It's a ship.
Of the
boats are
man.
like the river boats that we saw.
I am very upset. I saved someone's life today and kept them as a hostage instead of immediately killing them and ending their life. So I am dealing with that.
Speaking of that person, where are they? They are still alive.
Are they? I asked you not to torture them for me because I kept them alive. They're basically a
they
miracle.
must be still in the room. Did we interrogate that person?
The cultist that was in the other room was unconscious and tied up.
I read his mind.
You did.
I did.
dreams.
His dreams. Yeah. What did he get?
Inception. That should be
Gotta
a
go
one.
deeper.
That should be a one shot.
We're gonna play back the tape because I don't remember.
All right.
It was.
It was 2 weeks ago, right? So-
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's been a minute.
Fair.
Yeah.
It's been hot.
I think last night I redid some conversation as them as well because I forgot.
It's entirely possible because it's been 2 weeks. I'm glad you're feeling better though.
All right.
Cheers to that.
Um,
Don't look at that screen.
okay.
I've been looking at it a lot.
Have I done it? I haven't done any of this yet. Okay.
You got a checklist.
Ooh.
Yeah, I know. It's,
Quest list.
it's,
I can't not look.
Yeah, right? Isn't it just like attract the eye?
Images.
I'm
So-
looking at
That's a
your
testament to our acting ability, right? We have this big thing on the side just blaring, emitting lights.
I have incredibly
And there's
high.
this.
I have incredibly high passive perception. Yes, I have incredibly high passive perception. I can see it out of the corner of my eye really well.
was the first one
180 or
100 bits?
more.
Okay.
I can see.
What's the
So they've
field of view
gotten
on
2
that thing,
inspiration
right?
I
out
can
of
see it
that.
to about here.
Okay.
First with blinders.
So the original
straightforward.
Ginny Wolf was 100 bits, but I gave out 2 inspiration. She gave another 100. I'll just let you keep it.
Thank you.
But one of them is for Trace, but it's
Here you are,
communal.
darling.
Thank you.
It's nice to be recognized, but it's communal.
Yes.
Yes, indeed.
Thanks for
You
showing
may
me.
have it.
Hold on to that until the end. And then we have 3 Fingers 60.
Hey.
500 bits for the players.
Oh, that was going in.
That wasn't
Not in my house.
You come into my house.
Get out of this kitchen.
And this strange username, Total Party Chill.
Chill or
Never
chill or
heard of
kill.
them.
And I think it says chill.
Are you sure it's chill?
One,
Because
that was your
Devin has this thing about killing
to
people.
the players.
Hi, Devin.
We'll send both of them that way.
Oh, again. Oh! Would have gone in the drink.
All right, I can't bend in this.
I got it.
I'm sorry.
Of
course it is, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool. That's 100.
I was about to pull the table. Here you go.
Thank you.
All right.
I'm very
Hi, Devin. Thanks for coming along.
Yeah.
And then we
Do another gauntlet. I
have
want to be on it.
500 bits to the DM to dilly dilly in characters.
damn
Thank you.
Oh wait, you knew.
I mean, we have a ton. You need one.
And
He totally said it. It's close
Nightbot
enough.
is on the fritz as it does. It gets high and doesn't work.
God damn it, Nightbot.
Blues Clues won the giveaway.
Yay!
Congratulations!
We're
My
going
coach from the gauntlet.
We are going to do we're gonna do a book giveaway later. So if Nightbot will work, put in #chaos. Is it still up? It's still up.
She cursed it by saying, "We'll make it crash."
Yeah.
She did.
It just, you look at it and it crashes.
Yeah.
We cursed it by downloading Nightbot.
Nice.
So #chaos in the chat. We'll give that away at some point tonight if 5 people give your choice. Sounds so familiar, doesn't it? It's not that, we steal things from, learn from.
Learn from. Burrow.
Parallel thinking is a thing.
I was discussing our mitten that we had.
The great mitten of.
It was a midden, let's be real here.
Fair, we all made fun of Downton Abbey a lot. I don't think it's comparable.
I love Downton Abbey. You shut your mouth.
So, where were we?
We were talking to our new friend.
I am Captain Remington. It is a pleasure to meet you. And
And I hold my hand out like this.
I take it. And
You'll never regret that.
She holds her hand down like that.
yeah, because I'm 3'4".
He's a halfling.
So I'm like this to this 6 foot tall person.
Yeah.
The pleasure. Well then, I will go ahead and just be right on your 6.
I'll be sure to appreciate that.
Yes, of course.
Yeah. Okay.
I just had.
Have we found anything about this door that's not evident currently?
It looks like it is cracked and ready to crumble in on itself with just a little bit of pressure.
Did you see anything when you looked at it, Isa?
It has necrotic energy emitting from between the cracks.
So that's like there's a source of it behind it or on the door itself?
On the other end of this, behind whatever is here, is very strong necrotic magic. Whether it is being wielded by someone or emanating from something, our new friend here is about to find out.
So rather than actually open it with my body, I am going to throw my hand axe at it and attempt to use that force because I am obviously as strong as an ox.
Yes, but are you an actual ox? We've had those here.
All right, let's make an attack roll.
Make an attack roll.
Also, I would like to cast. I would like to cast Cure Wounds on myself
Okay.
at 3rd level.
So would I.
You just want me to touch you.
No, I just want.
So that is a 17 to hit, and I'm
All
aiming right at the
All right.
handle. Sorry.
So you reach back and you are facing a stone wall that has a section that is cracked open a little bit, revealing that it's a secret. Go on. And you throw your hand axe, and it knocks a big chunk out of this stone wall. It might have been loose, it might not have, and you knock a hole about that big through, and you can see beyond it.
Is it like on the ground? Or I'm gonna scramble low to the ground and
this
look
rock
in.
just tumbles to the ground as well as your axe.
And I'm like, I don't think it looks very safe in there.
It looked pretty dark in there.
Do you want me to have a look?
Does
I
it?
have.
It does.
How dark?
Am I
Very dark.
Like how dark?
So,
Hold on.
is the
Like-
light, can I see
magically
the
dark?
light source? Or is
There
it
is
coming
no
around
light
the,
source
or
on
can I
the
see
side.
the thing emitting magic? Is it coming from around a bend, or is it in front of me?
you kind of look through.
Yeah.
All right. So you look through. You see a hallway that's 20 feet long. Beyond that, a room opens up, and in that room, you in fact see two large sources of necrotic energy.
I share the layout of the hallway and what I see. I guess that's kind of night sight, since those are glowing, right?
A little bit, yeah.
magically.
Yeah.
And tell them where that is.
The reason I was asking is because I can see in the dark.
Yes, you can.
And in
so-
magical darkness too.
Yes.
It is not magical darkness.
Okay.
It is regular darkness, and you can see.
Okay.
I know that you can see in the dark.
So hearing this
We
layout,
had a
I'm like,
conversation as we were at the lighthouse.
Sorry.
So you look down this thing, and you don't see anything. It is just pitch black inside. As a
Okay.
human without any sight.
So I walk up to the door, pick up my axe, and I'm just like, all right, I guess that this should work. And I strike my torch and push the door open.
Okay.
Sure.
Uzo,
Roll the door open.
right behind you.
I'm still
And
like,
Uzo's in the back.
Quite impressive.
And as we're going up, I'm just going to say this might be the source for what's keeping all these skeletons alive or bringing them to life.
then we'll handle it.
The skeletons get your crew, or was it the cultists?
I believe it was the skeletons. What accent is that? Who is that? Yeah.
We have one of
I
those.
got it.
Yeah. And then they burnt down the abbey, and here I am, running away from that mess.
And yet you're running into it.
Well,
Why? You could swim to the lighthouse.
This friend of yours, Summer, you're trying to find a map down here for some reason?
yes. It is the way to the island that they are keeping her on.
Is that right?
Uzo leans up. Remy, what do you make of this person?
I'm right here.
Yes, she is right here.
Remy, what do you make of this person?
Don't mind them, they're always that rude.
I want to learn more before I make a judgment.
Do I hear that?
The pirates were more more trusting. I'm sure.
Well, that would have been your demise. It's not the first person that he would have betrayed.
I don't know. Her ability to destroy that door and throw that object is quite impressive.
Ruckus, are you in love?
No, but I am definitely admiring your abilities. That is fantastic.
Wonderful.
My gosh. Would you like to throw my flamberge at some point?
So it is this blue glowing. So I guess you do have some sight down here. This blue. He has
Yeah,
this
'cause we
blue
have dark
glowing
vision.
curved longsword.
Are you human?
Yes, I'm human. I have a torch.
6'1" human.
I as well.
Brienne, anyone?
I never grew past 5'10" in real life, so all my characters are tall.
5'3". All my characters are short.
Speaking of short, Devin
Kiss,
has
kiss.
given us 500 bits. Actually, he's not. He's not short. No, he's not short at all. I just wanted to be able to say 500 bits to the DM.
Damn it, Devin!
Most people are short to you.
Well, that's what he
He just made fun of you, and you gave him bits.
Yeah.
Let that sink in.
I was trying to find a segue. and-
DMs needle each other, man.
That's respect for sick burn.
There you go.
So there is you do have a little bit of light down here. It is not. It doesn't go into this room because there's only the hole there working. But in the room that you are in, there is this blue glow. You basically have dark vision when you are within 20 feet of Rux's flamberge.
Very nice. Who's Ruckus?
Sucker.
Sucker. Yes, you're correct. Damn it.
Not meta at all. I like it.
That multiple personality syndrome is getting me again.
Right. So there is some sort of source of necrotic magic in there. Are they close enough to hear that we've been squabbling out here?
I assume they would have come out if they knew, but
How far in is the room you said?
not far off to the right, and the sources have not moved.
Can I see them from here?
It seems inanimate. Does he need to peek into the doorway to see
Yeah.
it?
So you want to look through? So you look through. Down at the. So you see, because you have Devil Sight, you see 20-foot corridor breaks open into a larger room, 30 feet to the other end. At the other end, standing, are 2 Minotaur skeletons.
Okay. Okay. So, there's a 20-foot corridor, then it opens up into a larger room, and that goes for 30 feet, and standing in the middle there, those 2 glowing necromancy things, yeah, those are Minotaur skeletons.
Shite.
Okay, what are we waiting for?
Giant.
Sorry, giant
Well,
Minotaur
large. I mean, they're
skeletons.
large. They're large creatures, but with massive axes. big axes on those miniatures.
They have really nice axes.
Ooh, I love axes.
Do you?
Yes?
And I like hold my hand axe up, and I'm like, that's not quite as large as those.
Well, but yours is more utilitarian, wouldn't you say?
I'd say we go onward,
Yes.
and I have my utilitarian, and then I have my kick-ass.
I think we should bust out the kick-ass, and we should just bust in there, just charge full speed ahead, and just take them out.
Just start wailing on
Yes.
inanimate skeletons.
I'm sorry. How
no,
inanimate
they're
have the
full of
skeletons been that
necromantic-
we've been running into?
Energy.
The last time we destroyed a necrotic item, it exploded acidic energy all over Arrakis.
That
I
was
can take
funny.
it.
That's fine.
Okay, well, now I'm upset that he said it so quickly.
I'm sorry. Yeah, you see, he's fine with it.
How
That's what I
about
meant to say.
Inside.
You have
how
a healing
about
spell, healing potion. Take it.
I said, do I?
I made sure you did.
Dig my pockets.
Oh my god.
I feel it.
Bruno is in the other room.
Yeah, he also can't make it through any of this. By the way, I
It's
was like,
all over, right?
It did a couple times.
Well, at your peril.
Do you want mine?
we can use this.
I'm a professional.
Oh, where's the? Yeah, here.
But you will go on the board if there's a spell.
It's true.
Don't worry, we'll put Warren's name just in place. Not your name.
It's only a matter of time.
This is fascinating.
Suspense. Oh, damn. Very nice.
Super
Very
Also, I
nice.
collect these.
I drop a lot
like
of
the
things.
Joker.
Including sodas.
So impressive.
He didn't even catch it.
He got it.
What?
I heard it.
no.
La 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 la. Joker spoilers.
Assholes.
Murder.
Quite. Let's go.
Yes.
So before we move on, the Hefner. So back when I said that Jeannine had only donated 200 bits, or 100 bits, yet I gave out 2 inspiration.
Yes.
The Hefner has come through and finished those off. To complete
Thank
that.
you, Heft.
Thank you, our hero. The Heft Day is May 1st.
Yes, it is.
However, there is some controversy about when Heft Day is.
It would be December
So-
1st, wouldn't it?
Well, one
I
might
think every day is Heft Day.
If it's May 1st to December 1st, it should
It's a
be.
day.
So perplexed.
Oh no, May would be November 1st, wouldn't it?
Wouldn't it?
Because June.
See, this is the controversy.
Okay, I see. I see where it is.
Anyway, let's move on.
It's very controversial.
This is an
I think.
actual discussion that we had. Wait, when is Heft Day?
I do like it being November 1st because that's when I'm going to start writing the tall halfling. So
Nice.
NaNoWriMo for the win.
I'm going to be writing that module for NaNoWriMo.
That's a great way to do NaNoWriMo. Well done.
Yes. Alrighty. So,
This also went over my head.
It's the
understood
National
that
Novel
reference.
Writing Month. You try to write 50,000 words in 30 days.
Oh, I don't do that.
I usually do it as a novel, but he's doing it as a D&D module, which is cool.
Wow.
Dope.
And I'll be writing the Tall Halfling and another thing. So I'm going to try to get 100,000 words this month.
Quick, what's
We'll see.
30 divided by 50,000?
So the way that I always do it is I write 2,000 words a day, so I get it done in 25 days, and I can have a couple days to fuck off for Thanksgiving. I've been doing this since I was 16.
15.2.
Yeah.
What's the- what's the-
I don't, oh, I thought
What's
you
the
were serious.
campaign setting that you're gonna write?
No, I'm going to write the Andraste arc as a
Oh.
module.
No way.
I'm so excited.
That's amazing.
So dead bodies
amazing.
arriving
Yeah.
in the river. You
And that's the hook. That's a good hook.
It's really well done.
trace through the Blight. You get the Nord Games
Blight Lich.
The
Blight
Blitz.
Lich.
Are you writing the Bible?
It is about that holy, yes.
All right. So
Dark's my holy.
you definitely see two minotaur skeletons.
He said
Yes.
that.
They're standing. They are
There.
Are they facing
There
us?
it is.
facing. You see these pinpointing red dots for eyes.
Okay.
The rest are skeletons. These massive axes.
Seeing as how it's so dark, I imagine they can see in the dark. So, they've got these big old red eyes come to these points. It's quite frightening. I think still the best idea is to just go in there and get it done. Or we stay on this end and you fire your blasts.
Look, I am useful now. I
Okay.
think we should send our new friend in there gun blazing.
I think that we should bring them to us. How wide was the corridor, you say?
10 feet wide?
10 feet wide. So
That's a
we could
terrific
have the
point.
two armored people up in front in the corridor. We keep just firing from around them. They come in, they hit this shield wall of people here who destroys them, of course. I do the stabbity stab. Andraste burns things.
Am I a human shield?
No,
or
you're going
a
to be
friend?
fighting.
Yes.
So he called me a friend. Can we sort? Is this how you treat your friends?
Yes.
To be fair, this is exactly how we treat our friends, since we're all friends here.
To be fair.
You're quite heroic.
Like every guest star,
heroes
we
do.
just don't trust them immediately.
They just show up, except Grumble. We trusted Grumble.
No one's character flaw is that they're too trusting. No.
I'm a little bit too trusting, and she's kind of enamored.
I got a good massage recently, and I am way more relaxed than if you met me just a couple hours before that massage.
Uzo just sees like a new crazy person. He's like, yeah, run in there, go knock yourself out.
Well, I will count my blessings that I am meeting you now, and I suppose we should do what your captain says.
Oh, I like her much better now. Oh my goodness.
He really loves
I
me.
don't think you wanted to have done that.
Excellent. Excellent.
Where
Wonderful.
in the pecking order are new people according to the first mate?
Crew member?
Well, definitely, probably above Ruckus, but that's it.
Okay.
Perception check.
Sleight of hand.
Smiting.
Sleight of hand?
Sleight of hand.
All right. Oh, that's real bad. I'd like an inspiration.
No.
That's my own rule. That's
Your
my
own
own
rule.
rule.
Come back to bite you, sir.
All right. Well, I think it was a 6.
It was.
So 6 plus my sleight of hand is definitely not enough. Are you sure I can't use persuasion?
Oh no, he definitely heard you say
It's 19 plus.
somewhere above Ruckus. Or definitely above Ruckus.
What?
Speaking of being above Ruckus,
What?
Well, 'cause Ruckus is dead.
Donated 2,000 bits.
Holy
that is
maker.
for
Golly
inspiration to me.
No.
Throw your beer at him.
So
It's because I got all cocky about it. I know it
So,
is.
thank you, Hefner. You are amazing as always. So DM inspiration works exactly the same way. Monsters get to re-roll a attack, and with the way that I roll, they often have to.
It can also be used to cancel out disadvantage.
Right.
So if you roll something and you have disadvantage during it, you can use an inspiration to take whatever you first rolled.
But it has to be the first roll, not any other ones. So you can use to make it just a straight roll.
I figure out the time.
You know what I'm thinking?
He does.
I'm thinking we should do a roll.
Let's do it.
I'll roll.
Of initiative?
Play.
Let's do an initiative roll.
Come on.
I tried.
Uzo is in the back. It's gonna be nice.
What? What?
Ooh.
What?
Ooh, that's
What?
the same as me.
What is this? What is?
You get a card.
Oh!
You get a card.
You
How
see,
many? Just one?
Yeah, you just get one card. Yeah, I didn't roll 2. Yes.
No, we were all reacting over here, and he thought all of us rolled one. It's the
sorry.
other direction, sir.
Sorry, I'm panicking. You receive the minimum amount of healing possible from.
Shit.
I
no.
also need to remember. I need to.
I'm really winning tonight.
You need to what?
Hashtag winning.
Can you get me the animals as well?
Yep. Do it.
You need to cuddle something.
Yeah. I need,
Ruckus, I think you should throw a friend in here.
I'm trying.
Spaghetti.
Animals.
Oh, sorry.
That was great.
Uh-oh, spaghetti-o.
Oh, yes! I thought I was the only one who said, spaghetti-o.
I've shortened it now. It's just
Spaghetti?
spaghetti.
It's like that weird name.
I'm stealing that. I hope you know that.
Use it all the time.
The animals.
Yeah. I know which cubbies you're in.
All right. I will attempt to remember that
Now the listeners have
Strahd
to
is
go to the
this
back.
guy. Okay.
No spill.
Well done, sir.
Please do.
Are we making an ASMR water?
Always.
We like to do ASMRs with the board games when we have to rip up cards. We just hold them right next to the microphone.
Warren, what did you get?
17.
17 for Uzo. Nice. Remy?
19.
19. Okay.
Rolled low.
Dirty 20.
Wow.
I know! That was my reaction, too.
Nice.
Her, though.
Chris,
27.
27.
Wah, wah, wee,
There
wah.
it is. Ruckus?
Should we insp? Because it's a 1.
Oh, yeah,
Plus
that's a one.
nothing.
Alert.
Yeah.
Insping? Want to insp? No insp? I'm fine either way. Just let me know if we insp.
Insp.
All right, here you go.
Do it.
We don't want him at the bottom of the initiative.
Yeah, actually, you're right. Oh, that would have been...
Stop spilling my beans.
Everybody tells me that. Damn it, it's a 5.
All right.
Better than a 1.
Yeah.
Sure.
Thank you for using that inspiration.
Oh, 2 fighters.
Waste.
All right.
Yes.
No, that's
So-
good, yeah. Scroll through it, okay.
Trace, you are in this room as these people are loudly trying to figure out what to do.
I said this.
I already gave them
said
my orders, so I don't know what's going on.
It's a character moment.
You're only the captain on the boat.
I knew.
The door is shut in front of you. I mean, you can see that you can probably get it open with a big, a lot more
shoulder to
force
it.
than a hand axe. But also looking through, it's dark on the inside. Well, no, you have your torch, but you would have to stick your torch through the hole.
And
to see.
Ruckus has his.
So she has dark vision a little
In
ways
this
into
room,
it.
yeah. As soon as the door opens, there will be light into that room.
Okay.
But you have heard that there are 2 large minotaur skeletons with piercing red eyes on the other side.
50 feet away, right?
No.
Not even.
30, right? Yeah.
We have 20 to the room, and then
40
30 to
feet.
the back of that.
40 feet.
40 feet away.
There they are. Right in the middle of that room.
Mm-hmm.
I know that's not what I said. That's where they are.
It's all right.
That's okay. That's okay.
So I think I'm already at the door. I've picked up my hand axe, and I'm just like, as they're squabbling back there, I'm like, oh, I'm not really made for this, but it's okay. And I like jam my torch into the hole, kind of, and like pile rocks around it, and then I'll use my scimitar to like wedge the door open. Just
All right.
like, the door's open. I guess we're doing what we plan to do. And I like move to the side.
All right. So you wedge your scimitar in there, and you push it. It just opens up. And as you do it, the blue light from Ruckus's Sucker's Flamberge
You don't have to say it.
shines down, giving you dark vision 20 feet out. You see the end of this corridor. You see that it opens up, and you see just 4 red dots.
Jesus.
About 8 feet up in the air.
That'll be the eyes. And I'm like moving to the side of the door.
I was like, yes, but go in.
Those are pretty eyes.
Oh, goodness.
I don't go in.
And can I see that that's what's emitting the...
Yeah. You see 2 bit large auras.
And I share that.
Are you going to
We're
do
already
anything
in
else, or you're
initiative.
just going to let
Can't
them,
ready in
let
action.
them-
Oh no, I'm out of the way. It's their turn. I'm
right.
in the door. I mean, I've opened the door and
Andraste, the door is now open for you.
Do you want? I can sacred flame from here and I can see them. Yes, because I have
You can see
80
them.
feet of dark vision. I can see them. I can
No.
sacred flame them.
I want to say that we actually have this.
Yeah, we know. We saw it.
Set up.
see what happens when you're not here. Oh my god, animals.
we had
and
to show off
hopefully
the
they-
beautiful print.
Show us the set.
The beautiful print that Blue's won.
Okay.
Yeah.
Not the other print?
So because we did...
Those are awesome. Where'd you get these from?
Oh,
Also, where are we?
You like official ones?
Yeah.
Nice.
Giants of Legend, back
That's
in
awesome.
the day.
Can I get Uzo a ready to action to fire on that thing? He would have...
You can have Uzo fire on that thing.
I was gonna
These are the
wait.
natural 1 minis.
I was gonna wait for
Yeah, because someone wasn't here to get them.
to hit them
We didn't use them
and for
again.
them to move.
Yeah, we didn't get
That
there.
would have been my ready to action. Like
So
Andraste's gonna fireball him, and I was gonna wait.
It's
until
your turn.
No, it's
You-
my turn.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I think.
Okay,
Because
yeah.
he rolled a 19, I rolled a 20.
All right, so we're
I rolled a
already in
19. He rolled a
initiative.
16.
Okay.
Fine.
I should have made this longer.
I'm in the back. I'm in the back.
Now
I'm
you're
in the
fine.
back. I'm in the back.
Hold on.
I'm in the back.
It's the
So there's another room here, which you are actually
Yeah.
in,
Yeah.
off of this thing.
do be careful of the great axe. I would like to take it as a trophy.
Sure.
You know, that's one thing.
in there and take it.
No, I don't think I will.
Come on.
Sorry, everyone.
There we go. Yeah.
I was up.
This is definitely your
front.
style.
Yeah.
I was right behind her.
No way.
I did say it.
No humanly way.
That's not what my character would do.
It's not
So
my
this is not
character
making your
and
character an
Warren.
asshole.
Be in the front line. He wouldn't do it.
I'm looking for an awesome mini, but I'm gonna do.
Right. So, do you lot want me to sacred flame one of those things that I can see, or do you want me to actually use a spell on them?
It's necrotic.
Yes.
So if you have some radiance,
Sacred flame is radiant.
fire away.
For now, this will be you. You have stepped aside.
I have an axe.
Nice.
You're tiny.
I am tiny.
Yes, it is not.
We'll give her a
Thomas,
pedestal.
will you put me like right behind her? That's where I was.
You put an insp on it.
Tim, if you're watching,
This halfling
if you
is
want to
like
get me a
what?
giant ass mini and paint it for me for next week.
We'd appreciate
Yes.
That'd be magnificent.
Devin, tell Tim.
it. Definitely.
We could actually print one.
How's
Ah.
that resin printer going?
It's going well.
All right, the first thing he freaking prints is a GIF gunslinger.
Of course.
After the show last night, I come out and he's like, "It's the first one." I look inside, I'm like, "Son of a."
I love it.
Things that should
Ready
not
for a one
exist.
shot. I'm ready for a one shot.
All right. I'm going to cast Sacred Flame at the one with the weird opera hat. Vikings didn't have horns on their hats. That was
This
done
one?
for opera.
Okay.
Yes.
Gotcha. All right.
Some Wagner in there.
Yes.
So that is a
A dexterity
save.
saving throw.
That is an 18 plus.
Damn! It succeeds. It succeeds quite well,
Plus
sir.
0.
That was a good roll.
All right.
I
Yeah,
made a good guess as
so-
to what it would be low on,
I mean,
but
so you throw it in there, and just at the last minute, you see it go.
does it light the room up at all?
It does, in fact, light up the room. And where are you?
You light up my life.
Oh.
We just met like 20 minutes ago.
It's the truth, though.
She has that effect.
Aw, thanks. And I cast light all
the
the
joke
time,
was
so I do actually light up
It
lives.
was.
Sorry, give me one moment.
Oh, I said, yes, both facts are true. The joke was solid, and you do bring light into life.
You guys are too sweet.
Is there an In and Out around here?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Spot
Yes, there is.
Pretty frequently after shows.
It's literally across the street.
Give us free stuff.
I had one before, huh?
Do we want to zoom in this camera? Amy? Ernest? You can do it from the
Amy's
software.
still here?
The
Why
In and
don't
Out
you want me
logo
to
in front of my
sleep?
face.
You can do it from the software's not up, you can't do it. Okay. What?
Music.
Yeah.
Music.
You won't buy
We
it.
didn't buy it for nothing.
Music.
All right.
Wait, what music did you buy?
We have
got Drake's new
copyright-free
album.
music. So
No one has Drake's new album.
Oh wait, you guys play music in the studio?
Yeah.
Oh, I missed
so
it
you
so
guys
much.
can hear it.
yeah. No, I actually noticed that when I was on the gauntlet. I was like, we're here playing, but there's no music. This is weird.
Yeah.
Oh, it's cute, yeah.
All right. So, I'm just going to get to it.
Is this Tron?
Right? It's
Feels like it
it's
should be.
similar.
Yeah, it's that.
This is Darkness Descends from
Yes.
premiumbeat.com.
Sign up now.
All right. So, Andraste, yeah.
Yes,
It lights up the room. And from where you are, you see 2 minotaur skeletons. One of them dodged out of the way and comes back into place.
It is very sentient.
quite, unfortunately.
Is
All
it
right.
not attacking us because it dodged the attack?
It dodged the attack, and I don't. Are they coming towards me? Are they moving at all?
It is not going to go.
Okay.
Fair enough.
You're having too much conversation for 6-second round.
He's partying.
Because I want the
I call it like I see it.
Oh, earthquake, everyone. Earthquake, sorry.
Oh, we're
Yeah.
at it again.
It's actually good.
Dex saves, everyone. Dex saves.
I'm doing good.
Hilariously,
These
I barely
maps are
notice
small.
earthquakes unless it's like serious. I'm from Alaska. I'm used to these.
Well, I mean, Californians are as well.
You should, but people freak out like crazy.
The one that just happened is like a 4.0 or something.
4.7, I think.
4.7.
4.7. That was really close to me in Berkeley.
I was laying on the couch and I was just like, what is this? I was
Why is it
I'm
not
so
getting
super high.
brighter?
High five.
I was sitting on the couch talking to my housemaid, and I looked at her, and the lamp beside her started going like this, and I was like, Ellis, there's an earthquake.
I was watching TV and it was like, and I went, earthquake.
I'm going to.
And then it was over.
They do that, don't they? It felt longer
Oh,
than I
you
was
did
used
start
to.
that
It
right.
felt more than 5 or 6 seconds, but I guess the seconds
Yeah,
a
so
little
you
bit.
gotta-
Well, I'm in Newark, so if you guys were over
We were. I was right on
closer,
top of it,
yeah.
basically,
Can I cast something?
on the other side of the hills.
Give me one moment. I'm gonna open up a
The
software here. Hopefully.
Right in
it'll-
Hayward, it was like a brief,
Is that
like
can-
barely
can-
5 seconds.
Yeah, that's what I felt.
Yeah.
I like heard it before and was like,
They do think.
I heard it start and I was like, what the
Okay.
fuck is that noise? And then I was like, oh God!
It's coming! It's coming.
So hang on.
funny.
So let's see what Thomas has here.
Thomas is back!
Welcome back, Amy.
Hi, Amy. Welcome back.
I like Joker.
Speaking of cheating, what,
Speaking of cheating,
is this somebody we're supposed to?
that was Rosemary.
Oh, okay.
I mean, it
that's
was.
not cheating.
Yes,
Why is it
was.
back there?
I'd recognize her anyway.
You would.
Does he? Is he scary?
Those
is
fuzzy
he bad?
ears.
Pretty scary.
Who is
you know,
that?
Like
I don't know.
the fact that
These are all the
That-
things
his
we're
lower
going to
half
be
is-
going
You know
up
what,
against.
That reminds me of the
Lieutenant Dan,
guy
you
that
ain't
we
got no
fought with
legs.
Arid in that tower. You weren't there.
Yeah.
I think that was the
What
guy
did?
for that. The lich
No,
that we
let
fought
Amy
up there.
DM.
Well, it wasn't a lich.
Yeah,
What was
Rosemary is here. She's
What
gonna
about
attack
Rosemary's
you.
baby?
She is 700 years old and has 64 grandchildren.
he? That was 107.
Yeah, it's
Only 64?
She knows of. Wait.
It works.
Yeah, that works.
Yeah, okay.
Just move on. It works.
All right. Yeah, that looks better. All right. So, Remy.
After trying to get the other pirate to go in there and failing.
The other pirate.
Yep.
If the hat fits.
Indeed it does. I'm going to say, fine, if you won't do it, and I ready my little buckler, then I will. And I rush in.
Damn it.
All right, have fun.
15, 20, 25.
And I run out of movement. So
Your favorite thing, bonus action dash.
I could. I prefer
got it
bonus
there.
action hide.
Oh, shite.
You see this floating spectral energy off to the side.
As I was readying my Eldritch Blast for them, I turn and go, ah! And fire off 2 Eldritch Blasts at him.
So your captain is so brave and quite stupid.
Yes, on both counts.
Stupid.
You were going to shoot at the.
The
Passionate
ethereal
brave, but also
floating
a
thing.
moron.
Right.
As it caught my eye just as I was bringing up the Eldritch Blast at the rightmost Minotaur skeleton, it catches my eye and I turn it and fire 2 off at it.
Okay, who has the bottle opener?
Bow bow.
Oh, I got it.
What is Eldritch energy?
Force.
Force damage.
Force damage. Okay. 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 Go ahead and make your attack.
First one. We'll see. Let's see, my Eldritch Blast. Let me go to actions. I think it's +7.
He's almost there.
Eldritch Blast, it is +7. Is it 12?
12 does not hit.
I'll inspire that.
Thank you. Thank you. Inspired. With
you,
advantage.
I mean, you are using my dice. I'd like them to have some positive energy in there.
Okay.
I mean, he rolled double ones when I walked in the door.
It was.
He
it
did,
was,
it
was
hurt.
bad. There we go. Okay, so that's 18.
18 will hit you.
Awesome. So a couple of d10s here for the first one.
Oh,
6 damage to the first one.
All right.
Second attack. Oh yeah, yeah. So that is
But you
what
see what,
20.
you see what I mean about the pink numbers? They're hard to read.
Yes, 24 to hit.
24 does hit.
Ooh, that's 16 damage.
16.
Yeah,
damage.
plus the 6, so
That's
22
math.
for the turn. How does it look?
It looks like it took some damage.
Like the full damage?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm so glad you asked that, so I didn't have to try.
Yes.
It did take the full damage.
So I shoot it off. And I turn to the others, and I'm just like, there's an extra ghosty thing in here. This was dumb. Help!
He does at least admit to it when he's stupid.
All right. Anything else? Movement, action.
oh, you can't move again.
You still have a bonus action.
Bonus action, hide. No, I wish I could.
Have fun.
No, I will. What else can I do with the bonus action besides that? Let me see. Wrathful Smite. Yeah, okay. And then I will, afterwards, stand my ground in front of them and trace my hand along the blade again. And it's going to kind of light up with this blue spectral energy. Goes all the way down Kumara. and I point it at them, ready the shield, and say, "Come at me if you have the gonads."
You can tell
They do
none of them do.
Literally, none of them do.
And now I don't know how to attack them.
What spell was that?
That was Wrathful Smite.
Okay.
So on my next attack that connects for 1 minute, it's concentration. For the next attack that lands, I get an extra d6, and they have to make a save or be frightened of me and run away.
Interesting. All right. Uzo, you were.
Uzo's gonna walk closer, but not too far up, and he's going to see the energy shift, and he's gonna grab the amulet and.
Actually, use your arc. So 5, 10,
No, not that
15?
close. Back.
10.
To the behind. Cool.
No,
Oh,
to the
God.
left.
On
little
the
to the
left, cement.
down.
Yeah, there we go.
Okay.
Knock 'em around.
5 movement.
All right. Shit.
That's what she said.
5, 10, 15,
Sorry.
30.
Do not apologize.
Yeah.
Goodness gracious.
I actually, he didn't go that far up. He moved him back 10 more feet. Yeah. I moved 5 feet. I moved 5 feet forward.
Yeah, the camera can't see you.
Yeah. So Uzo walks.
No, it can.
While he casts True Strike on the one to the right. No, that's too close, bro. That's way too close. Yeah, perfect. That's fine. Cast True Strike.
Okay.
On
Which does what?
True Strike is I get to sense its defenses and I get an advantage on the next attack.
What do you mean by its defenses?
Damn it, I just had it up.
You'll get there. Keep him.
It was
True Strike. All right, you extend your hand and finger, point at a target in range. Your magic grants you brief insight into the target's defenses. On your next turn, you gain advantage on your first attack roll against the target, provided that the spell hasn't ended. So divination can't.
So it's basically he's gonna use it to give him advantage on that person.
But it doesn't tell me anything about it's susceptible to.
It doesn't?
No.
No.
Okay.
It's just the insight into the target's defenses gives you advantage.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Gotcha.
He says
That's a
reading
cantrip.
directly from it.
I have tabs.
So would you
God,
say
I
that
am
you were
so
elected
low.
to read and not to lead?
Both, actually. It can be done.
No, actually, the reading is usually handed to me.
Yes.
And that's Uzo's turn.
Actually do quite a bit of writing. Oh, shit.
One of these days, you'll show off your writing.
But it is not this day.
When he dies, I am so going through his diary.
You'll have to fight me for it.
First, you'll have to learn how to read common.
Oh, he's right. I literally don't know how to become
He can read Elvish hilariously,
fluently.
which is why he can read
All right. Are you going to do anything else?
No, that's Uzo's turn.
romance novels.
Don't look at the next
What?
picture.
Don't look at the next picture.
Let me
I
see.
definitely don't show it to the camera.
I think we got rated.
I like the gays.
Did we?
Legends of
Yes.
Fun.
This is Welcome to your lost ark.
Welcome to the chaos.
There's dick in there.
There is.
What?
It's large. It is large. And in charge.
Etruscan
dick in
man
here.
is large and in charge.
No, that's
stream.
the tall halfling's gift, not
Welcome
the tall
to the stream.
halfling. They are two different
Oh,
books.
right.
Character development, dear.
Oh gosh. Oh. Stop with the helicopter.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
So we have.
I'm also unsettled.
Remy, stop.
Actually,
There
yes.
must be legends of
don't.
Antares because I see Hooters everywhere.
What?
Hi, guys.
They have.
I'm sorry.
They have owl icons.
I'm sorry. Is my fucking
Are we
voice
getting
that
some
so loud?
winks? No.
They have owl. Their emotes are owls.
No, Thomas just has a goal
They're Hooters.
visiting
Those
every Hooters
owls.
restaurant.
Hoot.
Who's this?
Okay. Legends of Evantris.
That is
Or
not
of
what,
Antares. We're not.
that is not what any normal person would say.
But
Yeah, I
also
say
we
owls.
messed up the courses.
Hi, guys. Welcome.
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 Welcome to the chaos.
We are.
Yeah.
We're called chaos agents for a reason.
This is reminding me a lot of when we used to play before we were streaming, and our episodes would, our sessions would be like, 8
Madness.
hours.
Like proper D&D.
Yeah, I
Yeah, like
know.
proper
This
D&D.
is 3 hours or 2.
Yeah,
Nonsense.
Yeah. It's rough. It's rough.
But yes, speaking of though, we should get going.
Yes, we should. All right. So,
And there's no Doritos anywhere.
No eating on stream.
all right.
What?
No nondescript generic flake chips until we get sponsored.
And no Mountain Dew. Like
5,
There's
10,
plenty of beer.
20.
there are advantages to being an
15.
adult.
You'll be fine.
That is going to trigger something. So this giant, massive axe coming down at you. That's a D12.
No, that's fine.
It's holding Aaron.
You wasted it.
Doing great,
Counts
Sweaty.
as a
Keep
roll.
it up.
I will keep that roll if you would like. So that is a 22 hit.
It misses.
Ah,
Oh.
this comes
I hate
down.
that he has the most number.
He has 21 AC.
If my armor didn't burn.
My AC is ass.
My AC is only one better
So-
than yours.
Not better than mine.
So this
AC Mondays.
massive thing comes down and just, and you at the last minute, and your tiny little buckler,
Yeah.
ka-ting,
Mage armor kind of flashes when it happens.
yeah,
Yeah, because you
deflects
cast
it
that,
off.
God, hours ago.
Every 8 hours.
Or call a doctor.
That's the truth of it. That'd be dead.
And this one comes through. That is 21.
Just hits.
I'm going to warding flare that. And give it disadvantage.
And I will spend this. So you use your warding flare.
And you use your inspiration to get it out of the way.
Can't put that in there because we need to empty it. So 21 to hit.
21, and I cast shield as it's coming up with my shield actually, and it emits this blue energy as the attack comes down and just.
It's kind of like that Berkshirian expanding shield,
Yeah.
except with magic.
Yep.
All right, there is stuff.
I remember things.
There's stuff on the proper I have to
Thank
read.
you.
So
Someone does.
we did a roll for the 5e book earlier, and Juck Dooley has won the roll for the book.
Congratulations.
So let us know which one you want. We will whisper you and get your information about that. The Smite Lord, 100. 490 bits to the players. However, that's just not enough.
Come on.
But the Hefner is right there, as always, to finish it off.
Thank you, Hef. We appreciate you.
Oh, God. However, because we do things for money here,
What?
dilly.
There it is.
There
it is.
Yeah.
Just pay us and we'll do it.
That's impressive.
I think my favorite one of those was they were like, "We'll give you 500 bits to stick an inspiration in your mouth," and I'm like, "You guys were all arguing like, fine, whatever."
So the problem with me reading the prompter is I read from top to the bottom, so I didn't get to the all of that was contingent on until the end. I was like, oh, well, I've already handed them out. All right, anyway. So that is gone. It's Hissy's turn.
I didn't actually have the armor that
Well,
I was
that's
supposed to add.
the thing.
Ah,
So,
Add it.
what?
Ooh, what? It
Yeah.
went through the wall?
It went through the wall.
Is it emitting any energy?
Oh, wait,
Is
no.
it necrotic as well? Magic.
It's yes.
Okay.
I mean,
Lasts for 10
and it's,
minutes.
yeah. You are sensing all of these undead with your.
I just see it come through the wall. Oh my
It
god.
does absolutely come through the wall, and
Nowhere is safe.
it is going to make a melee spell attack against you
Okay.
because you attacked it.
I counterspell. No, I'm just kidding.
Well, I mean, you're already at what 26.
26.
Yeah.
Yeah. AC.
You're fine.
But he doesn't know that.
Natural.
One. Yes.
yes!
Thank goodness I use shield.
Are you going to inspire that, Thomas?
I am not going to inspire that
Wow.
until shield is gone. All right.
That is fair.
That is very
Sorry,
fair.
fair.
natural anything, just, I don't think Devin has ever rolled a natural one. Maybe like 3 times. So I'm like,
He rolls so well, it's terrifying.
yeah. I'm like, you're cheating. You cheat.
No, this is a day. This is a
Loaded
day.
dice.
Because we've reached a sub goal. So it means we have to do another
Giveaway.
Fantastic!
It's a Nord Games book of your choice. It could be Skullduggery. It could be. I don't know if you've seen
That's right, you guys do that.
the Nord Games books.
It's literally just me.
Yeah.
Everyone's like, what are you doing? And I'm like, let me finish.
There's a process.
But have you guys run into the Nord Games books?
Not yet.
We should recommend them to Devin because there are some evil things in there to
Yeah.
throw at you guys.
I recommend the Warfare as well. It's always
Skullduggery
very
is
easy
great.
to do. You just want to pull out like any kind of mercenary guards, any of it, because you need those in D&D. It's staples. Boom, there it is.
And
Multiple levels.
they're there for like level 1 and 5 and 10 and 15.
So it is
ideas.
1, 4.
These are all terrible
8,
ideas, Devin.
12, 16, and 20.
That's right.
That'll save your DM a lot of work, and he
Yeah.
might give you inspiration for suggesting it to him.
Oh, I might just.
I don't know if Donkey Kong is in the book though.
That was cool.
Mulmong? Actually.
Yeah, it's a Mulmong. Sorry. Yeah.
Anyway,
We don't need another
We have
cease
a
and
mi-
desist in our life, please.
another?
What?
Wow.
I think he's at 17 and counting, so
Wow.
Nice.
Okay.
Like you do.
professional.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Professional.
All right.
Everybody's
cease
got
and
haters.
desist.
All right. So that thing is attacking.
That thing is done. It is gone. It is now Ruckus Sucker's turn.
Wait, so what happens when you roll a nat one?
Nothing.
Right?
Yeah.
Right?
I
That's
know.
bullshit, right?
But if
bullshit.
we roll a nat 20, we get a good card.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, we don't want him getting more nat 1 cards for himself. I feel like that's the way it's gonna break.
No, no.
like we should get one to
get
play
it so that
him.
he has to re-roll a spell or attack or whatever.
That just seems way too
Yeah.
confusing.
Yeah,
And I
I
never
don't
roll
like
an at 20, so.
That's fair. Thing, yeah.
Top of the lineup, Trace.
Wait, no, Ruckus.
Oh, yeah. I just said that.
I checked my nails.
You just said it too.
Is the ghost visible to everybody with night sight? Everyone can see the specter, right?
So everyone.
Yeah, what is it?
I have 80.
So I mean, you guys were crowded around the door. Everyone can see the specter.
Oh, that's a great place to be crowded around.
Right? It's a great choke
How did I
point.
wind up in front?
This is a fire hazard.
Oh, thank you for reminding me.
If only there was a fireball.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
I'm gonna remember. I've only pulled two animals so far: the weasel and giant elk, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Because okay, we haven't slept.
This
All right,
has
sweet.
been like three sessions in 4 weeks.
I
so-
forgot.
I know.
total of 2
I know.
hours.
We are absolutely back in old Foxy irregular form. I'm gonna be out of spell slots soon.
Norman.
Nice.
I pull out a giant boar and I
Get
throw it
him.
at
Oh,
20 feet.
Jesus.
All right.
Hopefully at that thing.
Hopefully,
Don't hit Remy.
the specter
Hopefully
not
no.
ready.
We have talked it through, okay? We're good.
I don't remember the conversation.
15 feet.
Oh, 20.
You have to throw at 20.
I says you can throw it 20. It doesn't say I have to.
Yeah.
So you want to throw at 10?
Yeah.
Can I hit something with it?
Remy.
I can't hit the ghosts or the skeleton.
So you can't hit skeletons; they're too far away. However, you throw it and it passes through the specter.
Oh.
And lands on the ground, ready to wait for your next command.
He's gonna have to wait till next turn. I'm done.
He thrusts his fists against the post and still insists he sees
What was your
All right,
action?
now Trace.
That was my throwing is my action.
Oh.
Am I able
I thought it was
to
a bonus
get
action to
through?
throw.
No, that's it.
No.
Okay. Yeah. Too much
Shit,
in
no.
She can get to the specter, right? Because the boar went past the specter.
Oh, I can get to this.
Went into.
Or? I mean,
No, it's a bit. Is it a large creature?
What?
it
Oh
large?
no, it's just a normal boar.
Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, and you
We
just
don't
don't
have
large
we
mini.
don't have a regular.
Can I get a badger?
Yeah, fine. It kills me inside. I will do it. Oh yeah, keep it.
Yes, you can totally get to it.
Boar fed badger for the
Okay.
eagles.
But think it's a boar. Everybody imagine it's a boar.
You put the
No,
feathers
same
next
with
to
the
the cat.
So yes, you can totally see that.
okay, so no, I'm gonna stay outside the door. And I'm like,
Smart.
I look in and I'm like, does not look good in there. And I'm going to fire my longbow. In the box.
in the box.
Okay, so that is a 15
At the specter.
at the specter.
All right. Is your longbow magical?
Yes. Remember when you told me to pick a magical item and I didn't?
So would you like to pick your badass scimitar or your longbow?
Let's do the longbow.
All right. So
Sorry, guys.
It's okay.
no, that's
No,
fine.
they have to deal with me. You're fine.
Yeah, so you pull back and you fire out your arrow and sticks into it.
All right. And
You see this slight trace of energy
Yeah.
travel through the air as it sticks.
so that's 5 damage. and then because I am me, I'm going to run up and be like, "See, I told you I would help." And then I'm gonna attempt to smack it with my non-magical double-bladed scimitar, and
that's going to go really well.
Badass.
I mean that's
What?
not a 1, is it?
Oh,
No,
God.
that's a 7. Okay, so 13. Or sorry, 12.
You think that it should hit, but passes through it.
And I look at it and I'm just like,
Fucking
However, on that 5 damage that you did you add 1 for it being magical?
I will add 1
So
for
6 damage.
properties.
Now you need to go look for a magical longbow and D&D Beyond. Thank you for the sponsorship. All right.
D&D Beyond.
To the hit.
Didn't they have that as a trailer? Or an ad?
I know.
Instagram listens to me, probably. And I saw like a D&D Beyond ad, and I think it ended with
Yeah, there we go.
Excellent.
I've
Just thought
just
that was
started
funny.
getting into
I know, didn't
some items,
Critical
so,
Role
like,
did
Yeah,
a
Nice.
commercial?
because
Oh,
Devin's
okay,
not
so
telling
wrong.
us anything anymore.
Yeah, I think that's perfect warlock. Got our weapons and supplies.
Right.
Okay.
Yep.
Anyway.
Oh, so I'm up by the specter.
Yeah. All right. Untrusting.
Seeing that the Spectre does not seem to respond at all to normal weapons, I'm gonna come up behind our new friend, and I'm going to cast Radiance of the Dawn.
That only targets enemies?
Yes.
That's just broken.
It's only a 2d10 plus 7.
All right.
It's a con saving throw for the Spectre and both of the Minotaurs.
All right. Spectre.
What's the radius on that?
18
To
plus
30 feet.
30 foot. Wow.
is...
I'm sorry, what was that first?
18 for the Spectre.
Succeeds.
Con save, you say?
Yes.
16 and 6.
One fails.
Okay.
All of them take half. The two that succeeded take half damage.
All right. Which is
14, 23. 23 halved. So 11 on the 2 successes and 23
Alright,
on
so
the
11
fail.
on the Spectre, it takes that 11. And then the Minotaur, first blood, takes 11, you said?
The one that succeeded, yes.
And one of them takes it all.
Yep, all 23.
23.
So I step up behind her, present my holy symbol, closing my eyes, and just boosh, 30 feet of daylight around me.
Which one takes the most damage?
Is it what is it? Is it daylight? Is it something specific? It's radiant damage, right?
The fact that you asked that makes me think I need to cast Daylight here fairly soon. As an action, you can use Channel Divinity and present your holy symbol to dispel any magical darkness within 30 feet. Each hostile creature within 30 feet must make a con saving throw or take 2d10 plus 7 radiant damage.
Okay.
So yes, it's radiant, but it's not like it stays.
Right. Gotcha. All right. That was your go.
Which one of those took the most?
The Spectre's looking pretty rough.
But in terms of that guy?
This guy. The leather armor.
All right.
Yeah, that was my turn.
Remy. You are surrounded, sir.
I look back and I say, nice of you to join us. Directed at Trace. And then I'm going to
I'm always right behind you. What do you
go
want?
through this guy's legs, the leather one.
Yes, small creatures.
Yep.
Back behind, so go through there. And as I'm passing through the legs, I whisper to Kumara, and I say, I'm sorry, they're not living. Let's kill them all the same. And go to strike in the back.
All right.
Hexblade Warlock.
Oh, actually,
demon sword dogs,
before I do that, as I'm doing it, I say that, and I point my sword up towards it. Use my bonus action to cast my hex on it.
Ooh.
The curse, the hexblade
Okay.
curse.
So you're not using the smite, or is that in addition?
That's an addition. So the smite is a minute-long concentration.
Gotcha.
Right. Oh,
Hex
All
is
right.
a concentration.
no, it's not. So I'm sorry. Let me really quick back up, because when I went here 2 weeks ago, we played this game, and I forgot. I have 2 spell slots. I used Wrathful Smite last game, and it was there. I would have saved my shield and not used Wrathful Smite.
So he would have gotten the hit, though.
No, I would have saved my last slot for shield. I thought I had 2. So I would just say I don't have Wrathful Smite, but
But you
it's up to
cast
you.
Wrathful Smite
First. But if I had known I only had 1 spell slot left, I would have saved it for shield.
Okay.
Can't replay that.
If I had known, I would have played it very differently.
But he hasn't.
You
He
looked
hasn't.
at your
He hasn't done any
D&D Beyond
damage
and said,
with.
"Oh, I only have 1 spell slot left." As you clicked off, I'm casting shield.
No, I went to cast shield. Oh no, yeah, as I said I cast shield, and then I was like, okay, now I'll go and hit the cast button. I was like, oh shit. So.
Because you would have been hit.
I would have, yeah.
You would have been hit.
It's fine if you want to hit me.
Yeah,
That's fine.
I think you're going to be hit.
Okay.
I think you're going to be hit.
Okay.
I was to say, if we redo things, can I do things just from my last round? I forgot my bonus action. I'm actually really low in health.
Are you really?
Yes, he is. I've been watching this.
I have forgotten to watch.
It's 2 weeks ago. It's
All
just
right,
rough.
so that great axe that was going to come down in a shield actually found purchase right through that buckler.
Yep.
Oh no.
Okay.
That sounded big.
Not that.
4, 3.
That also changes my thought process because
For-
I used True Strike because you didn't get hit.
33 points of damage.
God.
Holy
And
God.
make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
I'm sorry, Strength saving throw.
Okay.
Alrighty, so let's go to saves real quick. For strength, that is +1, so 19.
19. Okay, you make it. So you stand your ground here, and now you are up.
Okay.
You can do what you need to do.
But you got 33 points of damage.
Yes, yeah, let me record that. Because that sucks for me.
Where are you at?
Pretty funny.
33.
Yeah.
Not
Jesus.
looking good.
I am not looking good at all.
No, it's a good place for this stuff.
So
that's
he
fine.
used his charge ability as well in that attack.
Does he have to go in a straight line for a certain amount of that?
Yes. 10 feet.
I was like 20, come on. Okay. So, I will still cast the bonus action Hexblade Curse on this guy.
Oh, you know what? Hold on. I'm gonna take that since you messed up. I just messed up. You only take 23 points.
Oh?
It has to be a gore attack, not his axe.
Okay, so +10?
Yeah.
That's not
Yeah.
what I know.
We don't know how to play this game.
That's okay, we're
We've been
learning.
playing it for a year and
That's
a
how
bit.
that is playing the game, is learning.
Yes. Always.
What's this?
Rules, schmules.
You and Ezra would get on well.
So while we're in this downtime, everyone, Raz25 has won the draw for the Northern. They're gonna get a
Congratulations.
skullduggery book.
Skullduggery.
I need to order for us as
We
well.
really need one of those.
Yeah.
So it's 23.
Yes.
So the roll to beat here is 11 or 12
For concentration.
for concentration.
I have no idea how concentration works. It's half of the.
It's a
damage.
Constitution saving
It's
throw,
10
or half the damage.
Yeah.
Since this is odd, usually it's half roll,
3,
rounded
11.
down, so 11.
Yeah.
Okay.
Come on.
Inspiration.
Yeah, I'd like it.
I'll
if that's
inspire that.
okay. Thank you.
I almost went in the.
Natural 20 and Cardos! Oh, we need it. Goodness gracious. Plus 1d8 after making a saving throw.
Oh, that would have
That's
been
good.
handy. So what is your health at right at the moment?
If I had to quantify it,
That's why I'm
On a
asking.
scale of
it would
1
be
to.
I'm mostly dead.
That's a clinical term.
All right. Uzo.
21.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's your go.
Yeah.
It's your go.
So as I maintain concentration, I go, that really hurt, and I don't say the thing to Kumara because that really hurt. I just cast the hex as I'm going through, very much concentrating on this now, and I put everything into this attack.
Okay.
After I cast the.
Are you about to shove a talking sword? Keep going.
Somebody's rear end.
Yeah, I'm aiming for the spine though. So.
Yeah, but
Real
that's pretty
effective.
close.
I've heard a story about somebody.
It's
Like ram it up through the rectum. Yeah.
Hardly knew him.
Go right through the lumbar vertebrae.
Sorry, D&D Beyond had to be refreshed.
Can I try your hat on?
Hexblades. Curse. Okay.
Can I try Tiana's hat on?
I almost bought a hat today.
Give me your headband.
Coulda, shoulda,
Can we
woulda.
inspire? Can we inspire?
It's in the
It
Amazon
hurts
cart.
me to take this off.
Delightful.
Can we inspire? Someone?
Come on, if it's
No,
not-
we're doing
Yes.
hat things.
Yes.
Yes, take
Inspire.
it. God.
Thank you.
God damn it! We're focused on something else.
Stop playing D&D. Oh wait, no, that's what we're supposed to be doing.
All right.
me. I'm
My booming blade.
It looks really cute on you.
I could be a paper
was
boy.
Huh?
you're
So I cast
using
the
that?
hex and then I go to do the attack. Do it twice, and we'll see if he actually hits.
This is the Minotaur.
It's +9, so 15 to hit.
On a Minotaur.
Yeah.
It's
Nice.
Right, I should have had the potion.
And seize the day. I told you. I told you to take the bloody thing.
An
Might
extra
have to wait a
D6.
turn, actually.
There it is. Oh, thank you.
Oy.
Oof. Oof. That hurts. That hurts
look
my
at those
soul.
ones.
I know.
Those ice cream dice.
Aren't they pretty?
Yeah, they are.
you
They are.
just can't read the numbers. Is all.
You can read the
So that's
purple
10,
ones.
12,
Take half of
16, 17, 18, 19, 25 total damage.
25. Hey, that's damage.
it. And with a magic sword.
It's looking, yeah.
And it makes a save.
So, I'm like, suddenly Fievel is over here.
I saw it once today.
I love
He
the
missed
Bible
the girl he left
movies.
behind.
I liked it. I can't quote it though.
I can't quote it.
Dude, that's one of my favorite ones growing up.
So it makes a save for the Wrathful Smite.
It does.
Fifel gets wasted
Well,
in that.
what is the
Wisdom
smite do?
save.
He falls into
Wisdom
an
save.
alcoholic drink and he's like, yeah.
Or be frightened of you until the spell ends.
Guys.
As an action, the creature can make a wisdom check against your spell save DC to steal, but that's an action on its turn.
Wisdom.
Wisdom save. Yes.
Yeah, that's not gonna make.
I hope.
Blimey.
I find it odd that this thing can be frightened of you.
Right? It's undead.
Perfect.
However, it does not say that it is. It wants to get away from you.
Yeah.
On its turn.
On its turn.
Okay.
I don't like the possibilities here.
Uzo.
Endless.
Does it do it at the end of its every thing, or is it just until?
The Wrathful Smite?
Yeah.
It says, as an action, the creature can make a wisdom check against your spell save DC to steal its resolve and end the spell. That's all it says.
So your choice.
Dealer's choice.
Was it? And I just heard
It's your choice.
Yeah.
You're up.
Uzo, you're up.
I love it. I love it.
We turned
Piper
hats
boy.
around.
Indeed.
He sees the day.
Would I be able
I'm
to use
yo-ho-hoing.
Dimension Door and then attack? Or Dimension Door is my action?
Is it an action or a bonus action?
It's in.
It's an
other?
action.
It's an action. Okay. I was just asking. Just, if you don't, you never.
Speaking
if
of
you don't
which,
ask.
nighttime takes you 10 minutes to put on armor. Anyway.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Okay, I mean,
Same with me,
Sure.
honestly.
I've
Not if you don't
doing
ever
it.
take it off.
I've probably been doing
Yeah, but then you
that.
take a point of exhaustion for sleeping in it.
What?
It doesn't.
Or
it
you can
doesn't
wear
look good.
no armor like me and have 21 AC. Okay.
Yes, but some people are really, really good at using all stats appropriately.
I would like to hurt him.
Wah, wah. That's fair.
Don't do that one.
Uzo sees
Let's not
him
use
dip
that one.
around and he casts
Actually,
Eldritch
might be
Blast on the one that he saw. True Sight. So advantage for the first Eldritch Blast, which I'm gonna need. That's still gonna be a 15.
Yeah, that hits.
Oh, sweet. And then that's for the left hand. And then the right hand is going to be a 17.
Also hits.
That hits 2d10 for the Eldritch Blast to the one on the left. That is going to be a 12 and a 6, 18. 18
18?
total points of damage.
You just wanted to say 19.
No.
19.
By the way, I wish I said 19.
So you Eldritch
I know.
Blast,
I heard it, and it
that's
was
both
like
of them?
he didn't
Yep.
do it.
So see, around all of these people goes through just knocking bones all over the place off of this thing. However, it's just barely hanging on.
Oh, it is. Okay. And that is Uzo's turn.
So you definitely, everyone sees that this guy is barely,
Holding on.
The guy who hit me, right?
yeah.
All right.
Good.
Actually, this one. I don't know if they were
Yeah, that was the one.
That's actually the one that hit you.
Yeah.
All right. That was Uzo.
Yep.
Now it's those two things. This guy is going to run away.
2d8 more damage as he tries to do that as the secondary booming blade goes off.
Wait,
Yep.
what about
Ruckus goes at the end of the line.
last?
Yeah, like my second roll was like a 5.
So that's another 11 damage.
What a sucker.
That's why they
It's
call me
11
that.
damage, so it tries to move and just crumbles towards you.
As
Noise.
this booming sonic sound just
Shatters.
reverberates.
Just it just like
shatters
covers
it.
us all in bone shards.
However, the other one, seeing you do that,
That's why the wrathful smite. So they move away from me.
steps up, even though. So he's undead. He doesn't
Step
know better.
up to get knocked down.
I'm going to use this inspiration.
Oh!
Good lord.
Yeah, you see why we don't like it when they give
So
the
I
DM
rolled a 4,
inspiration.
as I do. That is still not going to hit.
I'm gonna get you dice for Christmas. For
We
Halloween.
have.
He'll still break
We have
them.
given him several sets.
Mother said knock you out.
He's moved away. So, yeah. 17's not going to hit.
No, it is not.
Nope.
No.
It would hit almost everyone else in this room.
Yes. And then Hissy is there. Oh, look.
Shit.
Bring it on.
Use a different die. That is going. Well, let me look, because I know your AC.
It's old.
He's a little. Although it is better than most of the people on Natural 1. Fun fact.
So, I'm going to
good thing it's not a
inspire
lot of
this
combat.
because a 13 is not going to hit you.
It's not going to hit.
So I will inspire that.
And get
And
another
try
15.
Uh-huh.
To get another.
14.
No.
Also not going to hit.
Wow.
Thank you for
Actually,
sending us inspiration. We use and
12
abuse
is not
it.
going to hit. So that so this specter reaches out to you to like envelop you with these ghastly hands, and you just
I've got my hands up and I'm just like, nope. Nope.
Gross.
that was its turn. Ruckus.
Okay, yeah. I'm
Bonus
going
action, tell the badger to attack.
Nope.
Bonus action, drink
to board?
potion.
Bonus action. Oh, can we do this bonus action? Well, I'm gonna do second wind as bonus action right
Okay.
now. So, pop. 7 plus 14 of health to me,
Nice.
All right.
and now I'm gonna go to the floating thing.
14, not 16.
I was looking. I looked
Did you
away.
just change your max HP? Okay.
Oh no, I couldn't add the other 2. I added something to that, but there's.
It's
we'll
69.
No, legitimately, that's how it worked out. For some reason, D&D Beyond did not let me. Anyway, so I was like, no D&D Beyond.
We need to change yours to manual and then go and add it. Anyway.
Anyway.
I did. Well, it's weirdly against or next to it. Anyway, look on D&D Beyond, not Twitch or whatever.
The extension.
No,
whatever.
Use
Yeah,
the
the
extension if you
Twitch,
could.
where we're at right now.
There's a thing. There's an extension. I could sworn you could type. I'm gonna run up to the floating thing, and first attack. Flamberge, undead, right?
Yeah.
Advantage.
There you go.
It is.
Get it.
Let's shine. Hopefully.
You remembered!
This time, oh god, that was a 1, and then it was a 13. So 13 plus
Plus.
the 9, I think.
Yes.
Yeah.
22 hit.
Ooh, I think he adds it up for me. He's got it.
That's my
And
job.
shit, everybody does. 17. Yes? Yeah.
But it's the one with advantage, right?
Yeah.
No, right, I'm sorry. I was rolling for the second time.
Yeah, so advantage you hit.
Yes.
Then you hit the specter.
Neat.
Roll damage.
1d8. Okay. 9 total.
9 total. Nice. You.
Yes.
So this light, this blue energy, slices through, and just bits of dark light just flying off.
Dark
of it.
light, huh?
Nice.
Yeah. Yes.
I see. I told you he said it.
At least it's not dark, but holy.
Yet also holy.
Dark but holy.
Yet still holy.
You know what? We should stop saying that.
Dark but holy energy. Also holy energy.
I meant to say sorry, but with the Hexblade curse, when that guy died, I regained 6 health
Nice.
as well as the hex
And
comes
then
back
you
to the
can
sword.
move it, or is that a bonus action?
No, yeah, that's the hex,
okay.
spell. So it goes back into the sword, the energy, and flows through me, this dark energy, and I get a little healed.
Yep.
This dark energy.
It's certainly not holy. Kumari
flex.
isn't holy.
Yeah.
She's in fact
Second roll.
perhaps unholy.
Ba-dum-bum.
Nice.
16 plus the other number, which you already know. I think we already got.
25.
Yep. Oh.
All
Well,
right.
yes, advantage the first one.
Yeah, that's gonna do it. Let me describe this.
What?
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, is it like 1 health point left? Or
2.
Oh.
Oh.
Well, who knows?
Here comes a 1.
4. I was afraid.
You're good, mate.
Yes! And I slice it in half, upset that there's no real viscera to cover.
Yeah, exactly. Just fake, intestines land on you, but just pass through you.
Ghostbusters slime or anything?
Yeah.
No?
No.
Slime him.
Ectoplasm. Plasma.
I know there's never enough
That's
beer.
the end of that.
Yeah.
Caught out. Damn.
It's the truth with us.
customary.
Yeah.
Welcome to the team.
Lock me over there. Damn.
Have you seen my insight scores?
Passive
I get a
perception.
+7 to insight.
Saw that.
All right, so Trace, top of the line.
Get him.
And I'm like,
So there is one Minotaur skeleton out. It doesn't look very damaged. The others have been defeated.
and I'm like not covered in viscera. I'm just like, as it passes through me, I'm like, oh, disgusting. And I'm going to shoot with my magical longbow. Sorry.
Nice.
Sorry. Oh.
Oof.
Okay, so that's a 10.
I will inspire.
No plus?
Okay.
That
inspire.
was plus.
That was plus.
I'll inspire.
That's even
Fuck
better.
that guy.
Dead! It's dead now. So that is a 20, dirty 20.
That's
Nice.
gonna hit.
Hey, someone else who says dirty 20.
And I will just go ahead and roll my second attack because 18 for my second attack, and they're both going to be with the longbow.
Also hits.
And then I will roll damage for both. Aw, bitch.
In the box, dear. In the box.
So that's
It's
5 and a
contagious.
6, 11 damage.
11 total damage. All right.
And then I'm going to move
These streaks, this entire battle to Uzo is like an infrared camera. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna move into combat with the Minotaur.
Skelly
See,
Bro.
I told you I would help. I just don't want to be stupid about it. And then I'm gonna, obviously you'll have advantage from
like
swinging.
Speaking of which, we don't use it.
Flanking.
Flanking.
What?
Yeah. Yeah.
Let me back over there.
You saw what he was about to. You saw what she was about to do. We should, but
It's all good.
I don't agree.
Yeah, we get flanked too often. Although usually you use pack tactics when that comes about.
All back. This
Consider I'm a rogue who gets, wood stabbed from behind a lot, and I'm even like,
21 AC, you still
You get
wanna do
wood
that?
from behind.
oh yeah,
Okay.
oh yeah.
Got it.
I'm gonna cast Guiding Bolt.
It's yes and, come on.
I'm gonna cast Guiding Bolt at the Minotaur Skelly Bro. Because why not?
Oh,
25.
nice.
25 to
nope,
hit.
doesn't hit. No.
What?
Okay, 32.
Roll the deal.
All right, so that is 17 points of damage, radiant.
17 points of damage. That does a lot of it. I mean, it does all of it,
I hope.
Another one bites the dust.
but not enough. It is a lot of hit points. Does now the next person has advantage on it?
Yes, the next person now has advantage on it.
Remy.
Oh yes.
Give it.
Okay, yeah, so I see it kind of light up, see my opportunity.
You've seen it before.
I have.
We've done
I
this a
have.
bit.
I go right for the pelvic bone.
Get it.
You trained.
Swinging
that
it
leg
down.
off.
Ready for it. With advantage. Okay.
In the box.
We're just gonna, all right, that's 14 plus 16 plus my 9, so 25.
Since we're here, you must re-roll that attack.
Okay, still with advantage.
Yes.
Yeah. Probably not.
So that would be 19, and that would be not 19. So
19.
19.
Yeah.
All right. With the booming blade, of course,
And the sneak attack dice.
and the sneak attack dice.
Excellent. He has advantage. So it's
All right, then.
You get your bullet dice back.
Yeah. Yeah, so that's 16, 17, 18, 19, another 25 points of damage.
25 points of damage. I wish this math was easy.
Just ask Diana.
That would require
Yeah.
me looking at it.
And then
Or
I
numbers
That did
are.
quite a bit.
and then I do I take out any of his bone there?
Yeah, you nick off a piece of pelvis.
I was like, and that was just the start.
Coccyx, just
Yeah, there you go.
That right off.
I just, and that was just the start.
coccyx, yeah.
Come get it, big boy. And I back up 15 feet.
All right.
I love how his mini looks like he's power playing the Minotaur mini.
He is.
It's like, what?
Did you?
Did you? But you don't provoke.
Nope.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
All
I was
right.
nervous for a second there.
Weasel.
Uzo.
So, seeing all this unfold, Uzo walks up to where Norman is. How are you doing today, Norman? Glad you could join us. And he fires 2 Eldritch Blasts.
All right.
Pet.
Left hand. Yeah, basically. Nat 20, I get a card.
Oh my.
Okay. Roll. You can roll the other one. Roll some damage.
Oh wait,
And then a 19.
we do max damage and then plus.
You receive the
not how
amount
we do.
of
Yeah.
healing.
I was like, wait,
possible.
what?
Maximum.
Max amount of healing.
That'll
If it was max
counter out
damage,
his.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And also
Minimum.
possibly murder Andrasta if she casts life transference.
Now it
So-
just feels like who plays it first?
When we do crits, it is either
No,
roll
not high enough.
twice the dice
32.
or double the dice that you roll.
32 pulled from her.
So
That's
for the
damage.
left
I like
hand,
This is just healing.
I like to roll more dice.
So it affects the heal
I'm gonna
portion.
roll
It
two
doesn't
dice.
affect
Sounds
the
nice, yeah.
damage portion.
But in order
well,
to get the
that's gonna
full
be-
heal portion, she'd have
that's
to
gonna
full
be
damage
13
portion.
with the left hand.
Nope. It says you receive the maximum amount of healing possible from anyone.
19. All right. This is the
19's
last
all
thing
around.
standing.
Get it, get it.
Explain how this goes down.
Okay. So watching Remy back away, seeing him get hurt, Uzo moves around for a better vantage point, stubs his toe, looks down and sees it's Norman. Oh, nice to see you. Pardon me. And he raises his hand over his head directly to the glowing statue. Basically, he sees a glowing green energy with black shadows around it. It's like an inverted skeleton that he casts at. And the
That's
thing
really
just
Looks like an octopus flying through the air.
He touches it
Peter's guild.
right in the spine as it's looking at Remy, and the thing just kind of explodes with like bone
And just
shrapnel.
bone shards all over it.
It was your
like,
turn.
Rolling on the ground.
It was your
over the
turn after you said the last one's at us.
I did. It was nice.
And
Is there anything else in the room with you?
so,
Just my blood.
Oh, then he's fine.
I think he's okay.
As there's a large gash right here, kind of on the shoulder, where I tried to block that with the smaller shield and got hit by it.
and give me.
I'm gonna scoot up so I can see.
Okay. Oh, so you can see?
Mm-hmm.
So make a perception check then. Anyone who walks into the room
Yeah.
right now,
That's cocked.
I'm doing
give me a
Verify.
perception check.
Verify it's cocked.
Cocked.
18.
All right.
20.
Oh,
20.
So you get a
20.
card.
Use it now.
Succeed on a skill check. Skill
you
check.
see this is a closed door. You see this spectral form come through the door and then back away again.
Can I attack
it's
it?
within 5 feet of me when it comes through that door.
It is.
So when it backs away, I get an opportunity attack.
Trying to think if. All right.
Yeah,
I'm going to say disadvantage because he just comes in, you see just the top of it through the door. And go, but
So as a
at
reaction,
disadvantage.
just swing.
Yeah.
Ah,
Yeah.
fuck.
With the booming blade, of course. No, I can't. Because it's I don't have
Right.
Warcaster.
Right.
So, but 18 plus 9, so 27 to hit.
Disadvantage?
Oh, yeah, sorry. 16 plus 9, so that would be the 25.
all right, yeah, you hit it.
Okay. With the sneak attack as well. All right, so that's
10, 13, 15.
Did you already use sneak attack this round?
no. Yes, I did. However, sneak attack is per turn, not per round.
So this is after your turn, but before it's reset.
That's right.
So
Nope.
you've used your sneak attack.
for my turn, but not for the round. So if it's for because it's outside of my
times per
turn,
round?
yes,
Okay.
because it's outside of my turn, it no longer counts.
It's not once per turn. It
is once per
Sorry,
turn.
not once per round.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's the truth.
Okay.
It is. I promise.
You know,
So
D&D Beyond has this nifty tool that if you just type it in,
Right,
Sorry,
but
I
it
got
will
distracted
say
for a
once per
moment.
turn or on your turn, or not on your turn. Once per turn is what it says, not once per.
Can you
per
use
round.
sneak attack on a reaction?
no.
Yes.
Yeah?
Yes.
Up here.
On a
I
reaction.
am gonna bing this. Everybody.
Go ahead. Let me clarify that.
Explain this,
You can
yeah.
use it on a reaction that is not part of your current turn that you've already used sneak attack on. So if on my turn for some reason I use the sneak attack and on my turn for some reason they moved away from me, I couldn't sneak attack with that reaction. But if it's somebody else's turn and they move away, I can use the sneak attack.
This is when D&D gets complicated.
Smash.
Smash.
So yeah.
All right. So what's total?
Not enough, I'm sure. 3, 6, 9.
Bing.
and dirty 5, sorry.
Of course, it's why would anyone use it?
Plus 6,
course.
15, 21 points of damage.
Go to Yahoo Answers.
Jesus. Ask Jeeves, actually.
Right? That's old school there.
It is
I get that one.
21.
Nice.
Yep.
Yeah. You hit it and slimes the door a little bit.
And if you're like, oh,
This is very low background.
it went that way, but I got a piece of it. Extra 2d8 damage because I hit it with the booming blade and it's moving.
Ho!
But you can't cast more than one spell on it.
Oh, it wasn't a booming blade, that's
Right,
right.
'cause it's
Sorry,
no
it was just sneak
warcaster.
attack, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, sorry.
All right. So yeah, so it goes back through the door.
And I say that.
Well, let's give chase, shall we?
I'm gonna go up to the door and open it.
All right, you go up to the door and open it. We're gonna go into theater of the mind here for a little while.
Ooh.
You open up this door. You can see 60 feet.
I'm within 20 feet of Ruckus, so I should be able to see 80 feet.
Okay. So you see in front of you a 10-foot wide corridor that goes 40 feet before ending. 10 feet into the room, turns left and turns right. And then, from what you can see at that last 10 feet, also opens up.
Peering down over.
Just say you don't need to see this.
That's Ruck. That's Sucker.
That's
That's
Ruckus.
fine.
Okay.
We don't need to see this.
Sucker.
Detect magic. Is there any soft glows of the same sort of power coming from any of the rooms?
You briefly see human magic. Yeah, you see just the tail end of the thing vanish from the 30 feet.
The same magic that was in this room. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's go. Ruckus in the Badger.
Well, which way did it go?
Show.
Which
boar.
did we see which way
it
was
went,
Spectre?
it went,
The boar. Damn it.
so you were looking down there.
Blame him.
You
Yeah.
saw it turn at the 30 to 40 feet. It turned left.
So not the one closest to us, but the one furthest away.
Yep.
Well, we do need to be aware just in case there's a trap in the rooms that are closest to us that spring if we run through too quickly.
Yes. Norman, this is why you are here.
So we'll send Norman down the corridor after the
It's
Spectre.
okay. He will die and live again.
He lives. He dies. He lives again.
So
I hear a good episode
So,
of Waterdeep.
Norman goes
Housewives
10
is on.
feet, 20 feet, 30 feet. You can tell he's starting to get nervous. He turns back and looks at you.
It's okay.
There's another.
I'm
So
behind
fucked
Ruckus.
up. The way that we treat animal companions, guys.
We're heroes.
As we keep reminding people,
Keep using that word.
I do not think it means what you think it
I
means.
do not think that would.
40 feet down. It reaches, it turns, you see Norman look both directions and then turns. So it goes, hits the end, looks,
What is it
turns
doing?
back around and looks to its left and right, facing you.
Did it?
I think he's maybe looking in different directions. I think it splits off at some point.
Yes, it does.
The ghost magic went this way. Whichever way I saw it, and I had to point
All
that
right,
way.
I'm gonna follow it.
All right.
Before I leave that.
So you guys 10 feet
What?
into the room,
Oh,
or
yeah.
10 feet into this corridor. That from 10 to 20 feet, it opens up left and right. You look down to your left. It's 30 feet, and then it turns to the left.
I am being reminded of the Dungeon of the Mad Mage, very unpleasantly.
And looking to your right, it goes 10 feet, opens up into another corridor, and then a little bit further and opens up into a large room.
Any magic emanating from any of those places?
And I'm going to pass back what I
No.
see to everyone.
No.
The magical force is
30 feet from you, no.
okay. It's not in range.
There we go. So I pass along to everyone else what I see along the corridors.
I'm gonna keep using detect magic and notify the first time I get a ping of something.
Okay.
So we're not in initiative right now?
You're not in initiative.
Okay. So we
but
all
I do
going
need
forward?
a marching order.
I'd like to be at the back.
I'm towards the front with Uzo.
Coward.
Before I
I
get to
have
the front.
ranged magical attacks.
Yes, that actually, yes, good point. That was really cool to watch in the darkness.
In the front, towards the front. I mean, it's 10 feet. You guys can be side by side.
I'm going to be right in front.
I'll be next to him.
Okay.
I'll be next to Andraste.
Remy's next to Andraste.
You can-
behind.
You can be behind me. How's that?
Sure.
I envision both of us getting to the corridor, and I'm just like,
No, you.
I
get
will,
in the door.
I will absolutely duck and
Alright,
cover
then.
and use my shield to protect myself if you need to go over me.
So, so you go your first 10 feet. You go to 20 feet. You look left, and you see 30 feet down. It turns to the left. To the right, 10 feet down. It goes either direction, and then another 10 feet before opening up into a larger room. And straight ahead, you see it goes another 10 feet and then opens up left and right.
All right, well, the Spectre went ahead and then turned left.
Yes.
So do we want to explore that room there, or do we want to follow the Spectre?
I already got a piece of it. I'd like to get the rest.
Are you all right?
I'll be fine.
That wasn't what I asked.
I'm fine. We are losing time and
Fine.
ground.
Do healing potions work if you pour it on something? Or do you need to ingest it?
You
need to ingest it.
Yeah, I gotta do that.
Please do that.
I begin hand-fisting, double-fisting potions.
Seeing
that the
Sucker suck down the potion, he sort of like watches his purse. He's like, "The hell is wrong with Sucker?"
I'm actually going to take a healing potion out and pass it back to Remy.
I'm not behind her.
Yes, you are.
I am next to you.
Ruckus.
Okay, fine. I pass it next to me. Take it. Take the damn thing.
Thank you. A regular healing potion?
Yeah.
It's 2d4 plus 4.
2d4 plus 4. Do you want d4s?
Also, before we left that room, did the Minotaur skeletons fully disappear, or did
welcome.
No,
their
no, they're
bones?
just bones.
Oh wait,
Can I pick up the head of one of those Minotaur skeletons?
Yay, he's
You
taking
can.
trophies
It is
again.
large and it is heavy.
Andraste! A bag of holding! A bag of your...
How heavy is this thing? Because if it ripped out my bag, we were having words.
It is pointy.
Maybe it won't.
It's not the pointiness. It's
Yeah.
it's the heaviness of it.
So, it is 35 pounds.
Oh, that's fine.
Oh, thank God. Yes. Oh, wonderful.
is that great axe still there?
Ooh.
It is, yes.
What kind of great axe is it?
Grab it.
So it is a single-bladed axe. It is made for a large creature.
I
It's
can
kind
wield
of
anything.
okay. It is made from a piece of timber.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Yeah. With a blade on the end. That's pretty cool.
It's a Dane axe.
I like go to
In
pick it up
fact,
and I like heft it a little
That
bit,
is what it looks like.
and I'm just
Damn.
like,
Yeah.
Oh my
Nice.
god, I love that.
that's so good.
D&D Beyond, everybody.
Yeah.
I go to pick it up and I'm just
Yeah.
like, I pick it up and I'm like trying to not make it look like it's as heavy as it is, and I'm just like hefting it over one shoulder, and I'm like, you know, I don't think that I actually need this, and I like put it down and like pick up my bow again. Just like, well, shall we?
Yes,
As
lads.
she passes by, me and Bagad just kind of look at each other. And look at her and look at each other.
So this little green garden snake pops out, looks at him, he nods, and then
And then goes back in. Yeah, I know, I
Right. So you've taken a healing potion.
Shall we go forward?
Let's go.
All right, forward another 10 feet, and another 10 feet, and you get to a corridor. You are at a T intersection. You look to your left. It is 40 feet down before it ends and splits off in either direction. You look to your right, 20 feet, and there are 2 doors on the corner there. So as you look down, one straight in front of you, one on the wall to the left, right by it.
All right, I'm going to pass that back to everyone.
What do you guys think?
Well, the spectre went left, away from the doors. But if we want to follow the doors...
What do you guys think?
Yeah,
Follow the spectre?
Yeah.
I think so.
All right.
Finish the job.
To the left.
Search the
To
rest
the
of the
left,
place.
to the left.
All right.
Everything
Are you
you like.
guys walking
To the
side by side?
Yeah.
Yes.
Shoulder to shoulder.
Remy and I are next to each other. Ruck is behind me.
All right.
Shoulder to air.
Give me dexterity checks as you are walking down this one.
Yes.
Thanks, buddy.
Saving throw?
Just the 2 in front.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Thanks.
Checks
That's
then,
pretty
huh?
good.
Yeah.
Checks or throws? Saving
Don't
throw.
we have a succeed after
it's
a
check.
skill?
It's a check.
Check. Succeed right there.
All right, I got a 15.
All right.
Is it acrobatics or just added dex?
Dexterity.
modifier? Okay.
Actually, oh wait, no, I'm sorry. No, that's my bad. There's no check.
Can I make
Oh.
an acrobatic?
Oh, all right.
Can there be?
So there is a check, and now it's a saving throw. So what you roll is a saving throw. Sorry.
15.
You played yourself.
So 15. All right, so you're gonna take half.
17.
17. You are also gonna take half.
Okay.
I also need different dice.
I have a feeling we're
Oh,
going to
sorry, no,
be
15 as
fire.
well.
Oh, wow, that looked like it hurt.
I don't have any of these dice.
What do you need?
We'll throw them at you.
You're
Yeah,
not giving
what do
him
you
my
got?
dice.
Oh, sorry.
I'll just I'll improvise. Don't worry, I'll improvise.
Oh, improvise.
I'm terrified when a DM says that.
I have a ton of terrible dice.
All right, so you're each going to take half of 30 points.
Oh my god.
Bludgeoning damage as you trip this tripwire, and basically a 5 foot by 5 foot stone drops in the middle and knocks both of you on the shoulder and off to the side.
Okay. So just like
And
hit,
yeah.
just like hits the wall and crumples for a moment. Like, okay, that sucked.
Uzo rushes up to the boulder. Can he push it or move it, or is it just kind of lodged there?
It's landed on the ground, so it's hit them. They've been knocked to the side of it,
Okay.
and it's fallen on the ground.
But nobody's pinned.
and it's
Like we're still
nobody's pinned,
spaced.
and it's about
Okay.
a foot tall. So it was a pretty heavy boulder.
Who looks like they got hit worse?
The same. They both made it.
We both took 15
All right,
points.
Uzo
damage.
runs over to Andraste with a healing potion out. Are you okay?
If you shove that between my teeth, I swear to God.
Remy, drink this.
Yes.
Okay, please. Thank you. As I'm just covered.
As he's like,
please.
Very good.
Thank you. What is it? Regular?
Yeah, one regular healing potion.
Yeah, again with the 2d4. Thank you. Thank you. For 8 again. Thank you.
I think statistically, that's the number of most people get with 2d4s.
So you have triggered this trap. Now you get to this next corridor, and you look to your left, and it is 60 feet down, and 100 feet down the other way. You
Okay.
see that
So-
there's a large room at the end to your right.
Is inspecting or whatever he can for magic and traps. Someone else should probably.
So
be
make
looking for
a
traps.
investigation check.
All right, investigation. There
Someone
you
else
go.
besides me do investigation, because
That's not good.
I'm at the back. Sorry, I can't help you.
Good try. I'm not that
10.
good.
10. All right.
My investigation's pretty good actually. But
So
I rolled poorly.
which way would you like to go? Neither, just standing where you were. So you're standing in this new corridor
Yep.
after the trap. Basically, it
Do
is
I see a hint of any magic in any one of those directions? No dim light, no nothing.
you don't.
All right. I'm gonna go with my instinct on this one and look to the left and sort of inspect.
All right, so you look to the left and start searching. Everything seems to be there's a pretty hefty layer of dust down here.
Yeah.
And you don't seem to see any traps in that 10-foot area that you're in.
I am not moving an inch forward, but I don't suspect anything here. Can someone with better eyes should
Let's
check.
all just have a quick look, shall we?
Why not?
I mean,
It is dusty.
and it's
Cool.
investigation.
We have succeed. Someone succeed.
I got a 17.
I got a 16.
All right.
That's fine.
So the two of you, you walk
Oh,
up,
I'm sorry, 15.
turn to the east, and that's where you both see at the same time a second tripwire across the way.
See.
Oh. Perhaps not that way?
There's a tripwire.
I can have a look.
And with that, you look up and you see another stone hanging.
So
Actually, it's hidden well, but because you know to look, you see that it's covered.
Walk up to
She's-
it.
Wait,
I want to walk up to
I
it.
think that
so
I have a plan.
as he walks up to it, I kind of grab Ruckus. I walk back and grab him kind of by the scruff. What are you doing?
What?
Norman should be out in front.
As I hear this, and I'm just like, I throw my hand axe and trigger
All
the
right,
tripwire.
I'll be back here.
Yeah.
Yeah, from
Yeah.
behind.
So you.
I am looking at the tripwire.
No, let it happen.
You walked up to it.
I did. That's what I said I did.
So then make me an attack roll.
Please.
No.
Win-win.
I just said it. Hold on. Let's
You missed,
see.
right? That's good.
That is a 7 plus
Plus a 1?
plus 7,
Oh,
14.
God.
Oof.
Or plus 5. Sorry.
12.
12.
Against
All right.
an inanimate
All right, so
object.
that is
It's small,
It's,
though.
it's a very
Thin
thin thing. So, boom. So you throw your hand out, and you in that moment everything slows down, and you look over. You're like about ready to disarm this trap, and this axe just like goes over the top of it and flies, lands 20 feet, and just disappears into the floor, 20 feet ahead.
That happened in slow motion
Sorry,
for everyone.
I was checking for traps.
My head
There's
is here.
There's another trap. Do you know what you're doing? I'm going to leave this to the professionals. But perhaps we shouldn't go this way because there seems to be a pit trap as well. And I just turn around. Just like,
Did Peter send you to finish the job? Are you his revenge? As I turn and look.
I'm just trying to be helpful, but okay.
Uzo's got Ruckus up against the wall and shaking him.
Send
And
the
she kinda
animals
looks.
ahead.
He listens. What part of you thought that was a good idea?
It wasn't. I didn't. Bleh.
Welcome to the Foxy Irregulars. We all make really bad decisions.
And he looks at Ruckus in the eyes.
No, Ruckus is in awe of what she just said. He hasn't said a word.
I didn't tell him to go over there. I told him to stop, in fact.
Right.
If you had cut the
That's
wire,
right.
I would be even more impressed.
What on earth does that mean?
Are you really surprised at this
Shut
point?
up, Ruckus.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
And she helped us discover another trap.
Nobody
Actually,
move a
So there's
muscle.
a pit trap back there. So there's a pit trap behind the dropping stone. Is that what you're telling us?
I think so, seeing as I just lost my favorite hand axe. But I pull out my other one.
It looks
Throw
back
it.
at you disappointed that it's not your favorite hand axe.
Do it.
Don't worry, Kumara, you're my favorite.
Do it. Throw it. Scare the fuck out of him. It's hilarious.
Do not
Would you-
throw it. Do not scare me. I will not throw things, pointy things at you guys. Except for, of course, Ruckus.
It's character development.
Like looking at my nails,
Are
I'm
you
like,
gonna
it seems
try and
quite
disarm
I'm
easy
gonna
on
try.
its
Okay,
own.
perfect.
Give it a go. With my thieves' tool that I have expertise in.
Hooray.
Okay, so that's 20.
Yeah, so,
Unnatural.
so 20, you kind of see exactly where it would go, and you just are able to cut it and hold the tension and wrap it around a piece of metal that's right there. And you've cleared the way.
We've disarmed it, and fortunately, Trace's hand axe seems to have uncovered that pit trap, so How do we reveal that? Can you do it, Uzo?
With what?
It went through the floor. Did you not see it?
So is there like?
I can only see about 10, 15 feet, so it's,
Yeah.
I heard a distant cling, but...
Does
Is it like illusion or something?
Does there seem to be an illusion over it? Because I can see.
So-
it. Do I see a hole?
So, as you round the corner, you then see
Magic.
illusionary magic.
Oh, yeah, okay, sorry. Yeah, it looks like the floor is false.
Can you see where it isn't false?
Yes, I assume I can. Is there no way to pass it down that corridor, or is it kind of like Indiana Jones, certain steps are there and certain steps are not?
So this particular one, you see a 5-foot middle section of this is just a completely illusion to look like the stone around it.
Okay. But we can walk around that part.
Yeah.
Okay, and I lay that out.
All right.
I'll just follow you.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes,
Can
please.
you illuminate
Yeah,
the
sure.
area
It's
as
already-
I finally let go of you?
Yeah, sure, whatever.
Okay. So in this big long corridor is where we are going to pick it up next week.
Cool.
All right.
Uzo looking for magical traps while he is played remotely, or
Ready to action to dimension door back to a safe distance if the first signs of trouble. Got that on stream.
That's our boy.
so
Your
brave.
first mate.
You're not
All right.
killing me while I'm away.
So we are in the winding
Oh, that's right. 'Cause you're not
way.
here next week.
The maze that is under the aisle of the Abbey.
Why do you keep taking me
And
underground?
we will pick it up next week. Thank you guys for hanging out with us, these guys, before the stream on their discussions.
Something. There's something.
Yes.
That's a word.
Ranting.
Who knows?
Blues Clues, he won the
art print.
artwork.
Yes.
He is actually going to donate that to Hefner.
Wow.
What?
Oh my god.
So-
Great guy.
Amazing.
However,
It is Hef Day.
Look. Here's the deal. We have 2 of those. So Blues Clues, you are getting one. Anyway, and the Hef, you are going to get one. And then Mike is so awesome. Berkeley Stamp and Engraving. Mike is so awesome. He actually gave us a big one
Yeah.
that we are going to frame
And put in the
and get
studio.
put up here
Yes.
in the
That's
studio.
Awesome.
Yes.
Thank you, Mike.
So, and then we're going to get the digital artwork of that. Start putting it.
On cups.
Yes. Exactly. Oh yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
The tall mug that Amy's thing is.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Well, yeah, like I have one of those with Andraste Cast and Sacred Flame.
Thank you, Jeannine, for joining us and
Welcome.
bringing
So much fun.
Okay,
So much fun. I'll be back next week, and the week after that, and the week after that. And the
Let's
week after
do
that.
it.
And forever, we'll just keep you.
So thank you so much.
Never
and-
leave now.
Yes.
Oh God.
That's why we named the segment we did.
Very far from home, but
So that is going to do it tomorrow. Yes, you good? You good?
Pandemic?
Yep.
Pandemic
Yeah.
Legacy.
Let's do it.
Season 2. We
Now that you
are.
no longer have the pandemic, you're welcome.
Yeah. Yes.
Patient
Thank you for
zero
not
right
coming in last
Yeah.
week.
We really
Yeah,
appreciate it.
yeah.
Seriously.
Definitely wanted to
Oh,
not
did
get
you have
everyone
that thing?
sick.
He
yeah.
had it bad.
Yeah, me and Kelly both, unfortunately. So
Yeah.
good to go now, though.
Now, is while we we're sorry to not be on, I'm very glad not to be sick.
Yeah. Especially since you need like a constitution potion every 8
Yeah.
hours or something. You have no
They're
constitution.
called Rockstar, and
I don't.
That's funny. That's good.
Those are like unicorn blood. You may in fact enjoy it, but you have a half-life, a cursed life.
exactly.
You want to sniff some
as my
unicorn dust?
as my friend the
don't wanna
pirate
sell me
from
unicorn
anyway,
I won't
I won't
say
talk about my
unicorn
friend.
dust.
When I go home and think about your life.
your friend the pirate.
From
Is it me?
yes.
No,
It me.
other friend the pirate.
Oh.
You.
All right, so that is really going to do it. We will end this, I swear, and we will be back tomorrow for Pandemic Legacy Season 2 over at the board game set.
Check it out live.
It's gonna be fun.
Then back for Natural One. Oh, actually, this Saturday.
This Saturday, Call of
Saturday.
Cthulhu.
Call of Cthulhu, we're going to roll back an episode that we taped. Well, Ezra in Essen. Oh my god, we're uploading Essen videos too. Like
Yeah.
every 2 days.
Oh yes, please watch this Call of Cthulhu. There was a record number of hundreds rolled.
Yeah. We have so much going on this channel. It's insane.
This is
I really,
great.
thinking about it, I'm like, why are we doing this?
In the member.
But we're- why are we down?
Fun.
Why not?
So, yeah, we have stuff like.
You know
almost
why
every
we're
single
doing
day.
this,
Yeah, I know.
Thomas.
You know why.
Yeah.
Thank you, everyone, for joining
Yes.
us. Thomas
And really-
is dilly-dallying.
And really, yes, I'm dilly-dillying all over the place here. And thank you to the Baroness
It
for
counts.
helping out
Close enough. He said it.
for us.
windy.
We really appreciate it, and we will see you tomorrow.
Thanks, guys.
Love you.